shouldn't be any delays, so it should be instant. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah, hello. We're live. All right. Trying something interesting on YouTube right now. Also, we're gonna try... Yeah, we're gonna try something else as well. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. It is... Well, we're trying, what is the name of it? Closed captions on YouTube. We're going to see if that works. Hopefully it does. Would be cool if it does. All right, so it is a 2v2 tournament. This is for uThermal's 2v2 tournament. Last chance to make it through. Last chance qualifier. We've got 17 teams. We're super late to the party, so I'm very glad we're getting a banger of a match. It is going to be Christianer and Arogfire versus Dolan and Hardwell. So it is a PP versus PNP versus... No, we'll just put PP. Heh. PP versus TP. Best of 3, round of 16. God, that is a long setup. There's like no delay. Hey, welcome Kenny Best, Mr. Casterman. Welcome Gary Arganis. Status. Can I ask a dumb question? Probably. Ooh. Oh shoot. How do I change the thing? Oh, how do I change the thing? There's a way to change. Okay, we're gonna get into the game first, but there's a way to change the settings. Anyone know why the RSL stream cut off, and where can I get the end of it? You should be able to get the end of it. They started streaming again, but I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't necessarily know that. I do know it. But that's just because I happened to tune in at the end. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry, what am I doing? Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Offside Gaming's Christianer. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right, it is Arogfire. In the teal, blue and teal versus orange and red. Spawning up the top left, it is Detonate's Dolan. I was talking to him, he said Detonate treats him well, and so that means they're in my good books. And his ally, it is Hardwell. I forgot that holding this down in 2v2 messes with it. So sad you didn't watch the rest. Welcome Oz Protoss. All right, so double P versus TP. TP on paper is... Oh my god, they just missed the probe. TP on paper is far better. Like far, 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 far better. But that doesn't mean that it is a guaranteed win. There's a lot of things that can happen. Obviously, skill expression is very, very powerful. We've got double Robo. 2 Robos. I mean, what if your opponent opens Stargate? What if they go Phoenix? Isn't that terrible? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, Arogfire, lucky to get the The 1-for-1 there. To be frank. Oh, Hellion in the natural. Oh, he could get some probes. Unfortunately, Hellion plus Adept is not a one-shot. So some wasted shots there on the Hellion, unfortunately. But... oh, he can target down this probe. Nah, not going to be able to get it. Still, that was not a small amount of damage. Decent bit of damage there. Reaper going to try and get into the natural. Oh, 1 HP. It's trapped. It's trapped, though. What is the function? There is a function to... is it Shift F? I really don't want to mess with it too much. Control Shift F is follow. What is the function? Okay. We can... the old hotkeys. Global. Observer, toggle life bars. Wait, what? Okay. Well, I've learned something just now. Unkilled. EPM compare. There is a proxy on the map coming out of Hardwell. Camera? This might not even be an observer thing. This might just be a literal... UI? I'm so sorry, chat. Unprofessional. Oh, that's a great scout for Arrow Fire. Scan coming down on the other side. That must have been an observer. Oh, he double scan, double kill on observers. Okay. This is a big deal right here, the fact that they deny this. Because this is a pretty heavily committed push. And it is Blink out of Hardwell. Honestly, based on the fact that they both went Robo, this makes me feel like they were certain they knew what they were going up against. Dolan, by the way, is going for a basically no harass. Oh, a little supply block here. That hurts. Depots are finishing up, though. A no harass, very quick stim combat shields play. Well, actually, it's not even that play. It's the 3-1. He does get a starport now, but this is absolutely meant to be a powerful, powerful tank push. Tank Marine with a couple Marauders for support. If these tanks get set up in a strong location, it could be scary. Charge is getting close to completing for both players. Dolan is on the warpath, though. Oh, that's a big opening volley from that one tank. 2 kills. Not going to be able to find many of Christiana's probes there, but getting the kill on the Nexus right away. Knocking their opponents back down to 2 bases. Honestly, if they back away, this is already successful. Oh, killing that observer would be huge, and they will get it. Will they? No, the force field pushes him back the second one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, my God, please click the observer. I swear it's in range. It's apparently not, though. Force field's holding the line right here. Hardwell blinked up to the high ground. Well, that was insane. What was he thinking? Tanks have gotten taken down. They did not need to push all the way in here, but they have. Stalkers can kind of tank for the bio. Nice hot pickups there from Airog Fire. Oh, you do not want the bio tanking these charge lots. Nice target fire on that Prism. We'll get the kill on it, but it is going to be a pushback. And, well, a total cleanup of Dolan's army. The entirety of that army has died. Overall, they should have just backed away. They should have just backed away. They could have killed basically every probe. If Dolan stims up here, they kill all the probes. They get the 3rd Nexus. They can both expand. And they are absolutely flying in this game. As it is, now the game kind of resets. We do have Templar archives for both of the double Protoss players. It is Charge Lot Immortal Archon, mostly. No blink on the way. That observer surviving was actually such a nuisance, too. Oh, man, if Hardwell goes into Disruptors, that would be amazing against what their opponents are doing. Christianer and Airog Fire are heavily committing to the most disruptorable army you can make, basically. In the Protoss setup. But yeah, probably, honestly, they probably just had an internet outage for the RSL stuff. Internet outage. It cuts the stream. It really sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, Hardwell is not in position to help his teammate right here. Scan comes in. They need to get back. He needs to get back right now. Dolan's in some trouble. Charlotte's trying to get the wraparound. Force field not going to be here in time. Third base needs to lift for Dolan. Oh, get the SCVs out of there. Force fields are going to be good. That's a lot of dead SCVs. They contributed almost nothing. Would have been way better to just pull them away. Now with the high ground, I think they can hold. But they're... this is looking scary. The Archons are standing strong. Ghosts are not yet out. Dolan is in trouble. Here comes the Disruptor. It is poorly placed. Does not hit anything. And I was saying I think they could hold. I was looking at the army supplies. I was looking at what Hardwell had. Ah, man, this powerhouse army. This just punch-you-in-the-face army of Charged Lot Immortal Archon for both Protosses is looking very powerful here. The TP army, can they hold? Oh, man, more Zealots warping in. Disruptor shot. Connects on like two of them. Nice split right there from Christianer and Arog Fire. And this is going to be too much. I thought they could hold. I thought they could hold once they got to the top of the ramp. But they lost a little bit too much. This is going to be a game of missed opportunities for Dolan and Hardwell. Well done by Christianer and Arog Fire, though. Playing just a straight brawler style. Straight up brawling style. Wah-pa-pa-pa. My mic sounds a little bit weird to me. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not used anymore to subtitles English. Yeah, let's see. Maybe because I'm not used anymore to hearing stuff in the background. Well, monitor, that's what it's called. Closed captioning. Mic is fine, normal. That's good. Oh, lobby change. What is the control to colors? Display team colored life bar. Okay, but there is a hotkey for that in game. Menu, no. Observer. Toggle the console, toggle versus mode sides. No, it's not that. Ooh, Yellow Jacket. Nice. I like that map. I think it's a good map. It's a good map, it's a good map. Oh. Oh, well now I definitely need to... Oh. Now I definitely need to switch it because they have mixed up their colors. Display team colored hotbar. Man, this is annoying. I really should have use idle worker on a hotkey, but toggle display mode? No, that's not right. I don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that. I do, though. Now I'm interested. It's so funny that there's a push to talk button, by the way. Unit management. This should not be anything. Nope, we got a little bit of ping action. Saying check for something. Toggle the console. Yeah, I know what that one is. Resource compare. Okay, so it's definitely not in there. Okay, it's not AI. Camera. Zoom toggle. Default camera view. Drag scroll. Base camera. Center on current selection. I am so sorry, chat. It's not chat. It's not control groups. It's not hero. It's not inventory. Somebody told me what it was before. It's good to know that observe selected is a thing. Shouldn't be UI editor. Man, I got nothing. All right. Oh, team colored life bar. Yeah, no, that is definitely not what we want. I hate that one. That one is the worst. I love settings cast. Welcome in, Fox. Hardwell going for another cheese here. Hardwell and Dolan. Dolan, oh my god, they're proxying double factory siege tank. Masa, is that you? Maru. The one true Maru. Canadian Maru. Ah, man, it might literally be under here, and I might just be missing it. Toggle entire UI. Player names. Best of, King of the Hill, left team score, right team score. Somebody told me what it was, and I cannot remember what it is. Merp. Big Merp. Big Merp energy. 4 gates, no tech, double proxy factory tank. Absolutely sick. And against this, the double Robo Immortal play is perfect. Oh, very good force fields here, but not perfect, actually. I thought he was going to trap those 3 stalkers. That's a great grenade. Siege tanks will set up. Oh, no, this one tank getting very far forward. It will go... Oh, no, it doesn't. It survives. The other 2 tanks hold the line, and now SCV is able to repair it. This is going to be a slow push forward. It has to be. I would like to see a tank right here, but they're not putting it there. This one should go down for free. Yeah, it is way too far forward. And that is going to enable a break with the addition of the Adept shading forward. This is a great break attempt from Christiana and Aerofire. And to say it is a successful break attempt would be understating it. This is a straight-up victory. Scan comes in. What's that going to do for you? Absolutely nothing. 5 Immortals between the 2 players. The Adept warp in, though. Confusing the tank AI, making it an even better setup. Dolan and Hardwell probably felt like they had to go. But unfortunately, with something like this, the execution needs to be so freaking clean. And unfortunately, it just wasn't. It just was not. Well done by Christianer and Aerogfire. I would say one of the likely teams to make it through. Nikaract Gerald, though, they are correctly seated at number 1. We also have DNS and Kelizer, who these guys are going to be facing next round. So it's going to be another PP versus TP. But I think well, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the favorites are here. Christianer and Arog Fire looked sharp there. Very, very sharp. Only one player makes it through, by the way, or one team. PP versus TT. Well, it's PP versus... PP versus TP, but yes, PP versus TT is much funnier. Yeah. You're the favorite? Oh, you're too kind. Too kind. These guys are the real heroes. But I mean, you know, without the players, we wouldn't have any games to cast, so they are the real heroes. PP is a hard matchup for sure. Nice. All right, we gotta run 3 minutes of ads, and we will be back. Dimaga and Starfish beat Fighting Frog and Holy Hit. We could cover Jumi Yakov versus Dimaga Starfish, or we could do... I don't know who Starfish is, though, or rather, I don't even know what race they are. Oh, actually, I can look that up right now. Wait. If this is correct, they're like 4,500 MMR with random and 4.8k with Zerg. Which... I mean... That's about where I am. If they're a random player, though... I mean, that is powerful in 2v2. Like, very, very powerful. Oh, okay, okay. Well, their best time MMR is 5.2 with Zerg, 5.4 with random. And that is EU. I hope you didn't stream my game against DNS and Kellizer. I did not, but that's cool that you played. We got smacked in the face. Honestly, it happens so often. Even when one player's like 95 to 97% as good as their opponent, it can oftentimes look like you just get absolutely stomped. And it can be very depressing, honestly. That's one of the worst things about StarCraft, I think. Be nice, more people joining these tournaments. It is pretty sweet. It is pretty awesome. DNS and Kellizer, though, are very good. They are proper certified pros. Right, proper. Yeah, we noticed. What do we think, chat? We can go... You know what? Maybe we will... We want to give this one a try? Oh, no, Thermy's covering this. Okay, perfect, perfect. Then yes, we'll stick with DNS Kella versus Arog Fire and Christianer. Replicant Tiger and Def Mars versus Ardiant. One of those teams will make it to the round of 4. And those are not like pure 2v2 teams by any means. Definitely I recognize... Well, I don't think I recognize Tiger from 1v1, but I recognize Def Mars, Ardiant, and Replicant from 1v1. And Replicant is interesting because he doesn't play in many tournaments, many of the weeklies, but he's a very, very strong player. I know Roddy's had him in the big brain bouts quite a few times, and he's acquitted himself very well. But yeah, no, it's super cool that you signed up. Super cool that you signed up. Super cool that you played. Takes a lot of courage putting yourself out there. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the hotkey is to change I think it's only possible when WCS GameHard is used. But I still can't actually remember what it is. Also, howdy to anyone watching on YouTube. YouTubia. Oh my God, he changed his name to Remarkable. Also, Thermy's grown out a cheeky big beard. Cheeky beardman. Beardman Malloy. Welcome, Jinkai Shi. I love when ads. But also, did you know you can get rid of ads by subscribing to Streamer? That's crazy. In current year. Oh, wow. Apparently, the match in the round of 32, the one match from the round of 32, the 16th versus 17th seed is still going on. So Nikorak and Gerald, actually every other team is into the round of 8 already. And that is still a round of 32 match. The only one. Thank you very much, Squire CD, for the tier 1 resub at 23 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, Pashka TLT. Well, I would prefer if we didn't do that, Pashka TLT. That's... I mean, if like, the whole point is... The whole point is, you know, supporting the stream, helping this be viable. If you're just looking for ways to ad block, just run ad block. Oh. Daloa. Not everyone can afford that, though. That's true. That's true. Absolutely true. But if you watch ads, that is a way of supporting. That's the thing, is I'll always make sure that ads are not running during during games. If I sub, I can't pay the electricity bill to watch the stream. Fair enough. To watch the ad stream, of course. Electricity do be expensive. The economy is crazy right now. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sub and go without electricity. Wah, 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 wah. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. No, bottom right, but the left side of the bottom right. It is Offside Gaming's Christianer. And his ally, Arog Fire. Nope. Yeah, we're going to use mouse wheel. And their opponent spawning up the top left, it is Kellizer. And his ally, DNS. Who is SWS? Once again, how... Oh, man, I do know that there's a way to do it. I think Indy should know. Cristiano. Oh, Proxy Stargate. Okay, okay. So obviously they're not going to be playing double robo every game necessarily. While holding V, then... Oh. Ah, okay. Okay. That's funny. Welcome, Triple Helix. Is that the Reaper getting picked off? Yes, it was. Reaper and Probe going down. It is a Depth opener. Stargate and Twilight Council was the... Okay, they did not see the Twilight Council. They may have noticed a missing pylon. No pylon at the natural, although they didn't see the whole natural. But, oh, look at that. There's actually the it's telling them to build an oracle right here. That's so funny. I did not notice that. That's like a marker for where the base is supposed to go.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
How do I use bits? I am not 100%. Oh, this is going to be big damage. Oh, this is going to be big damage. Very nice find right here for Cristiano. We're already going to get multiple probes. 3 probes to start off. Should be... Oh. Gets a 4th. Was there something happening on the other side of the map? No. It looks like they shaded in with the 2 adepts, and that's what created the opening for this first oracle. We are going to see a Phoenix start up. 2nd oracle being produced here. Hey, thank you for the 200 biddies, Hoshka TLT. I do appreciate it very, very much. Scan. Oh, that's a kill. That was cinematic. It just plummets into the forest below. He shows the first oracle was still there. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean, you subscribe, so you won't get ads anyways. But I do appreciate it very, very much. Oh, Stasis Trap. Oh, that was almost a big oopsie from Cristiano, but it was instead very, very good. Kellizer doing the exact same thing we saw from Dolan there. I mean, it is really good, 1 on this map, 2 just, I think, in general. Especially against a double Protoss team. You have your own ally that can support it. Now, in this case, it's going to be double Stargate Phoenix, which is very interesting. Really curious to see how this tank push is going to work with double Stargate Phoenix. Oracle has been brought home from Cristiano. First Oracle of DNS. Oh, it's going down. We're yelling timber. Double Adept on the other side of the map. DNS does get his units into position, but still going to be at least 4 probes, I think. No, he gets the kill on that Adept before the 3rd one goes down. Or 4th one. Well, that's not so bad. What is the worker count right now? It is quite nice for Cristiano and DNS, but they are playing heavy macro against an opponent's setup that is looking to get very aggressive. Oh, that's a big blink forward into their opponent's units. A lot of lifts going to come in on these Blinky boys. Oh, nice blink away after sniping down that one Phoenix, though, by Airog Fire. Still? Okay, it was 3 Stalkers. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Cristiano trying to get into his own blink. It's not quite done yet. Nice kill on that 1 unit. Stasis trap. Oh, almost a huge one. They're not going to get baited in. They're really trying to bait. Oh, my God. Oh, beautiful move from Airog Fire. The tenacity pays off. That's 9 Marines trapped. That's going to buy a ton of time. And now a blink back, trapping or catching these Adepts. Could be at least 3 dead Adepts. Yeah, not bad at all. DNS, his supply is not high. He only has Phoenixes. And Phoenixes are nice, but yeah, they turn around very wisely. No starport just yet, so no medevac production. Yeah, with Cristiano and Airog Fire able to not even just hold that, but deflect it before it ever even got in position. That is an extremely good start for them. They're now both on 3 bases, both comfily mining. Look at this. Now, the Phoenixes on the other side of the map are scary, and attacking into multiple sieged tanks, that is also scary. Oh, that was an expensive little trade. How many Stalkers was that? That was a lot of Stalkers for 1 tank. Archon on the other side of the map. I mean, Mass Phoenix in 2v2 is quite scary. Are Archons just going to be used for defense here? That is so many Phoenixes. Like, defending mineral lines against this is really quite a nightmare. I actually really like the follow-through of delaying that starport and just relying on the Phoenixes for the harass. Saying, okay, tanks can defend. If they're well placed, if we know where the army's coming from, we can secure our 3rd bases. Oh, that's very rough for DNS. He's going into the Crypt Sail / Roddy Phoenix mech. I will say this army is spread very thin. Oh, man, if Cristiano and Airog Fire go right now, Gelazur is going to get swamped. Swamped. Airog Fire's got +1 weapons, by the way, which is quite nice. Phoenixes, I don't think there's enough of them. I do not think there's enough of them. This feels like an inevitability right now. It's going to be a collapse from both angles. There's a lot of stimmed bio, but the tanks are going to get flooded immediately. So many charge lots and stalkers here for both the aggressing Protosses. Good positioning from Gelazur, and Phoenix lifts are coming through, but there just isn't enough units. Cristiano and Airog Fire. Pumping. Big pumping. Sometimes not every month. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it when you can. Who is Moondeer? 5.4k Zerg? Huh. I wonder what Loco's MMR is right now. Because he took, like, literally a year off. Oh, my God. His MMR is 3962? That has to just be that he hasn't played that many games yet. Surely. That's crazy. That is beyond insane. Roddy was saying before that Wardy's MMR at one point he got up to 5.5. And I don't... I'm like looking for an account that shows that he was ever above 5k, and it didn't say that he ever was. And I'm just like, was he? Was he though? Because there was a player named Ward. Well, his highest MMR is 5100. But unless it was on a barcode, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Or Dino? It could be something where it just wasn't tracked. But yeah, the highest he ever got on his Wardy account was 4942, which is still very good. But that's a big difference between four like just shy of 5K and 5,500, 5.5K. Like, yeah. Yeah. It's a big one. Once again, nothing wrong with it. It's... I feel like once you're like... Well, it depends. It depends. I was going to say once you're at a certain MMR, it doesn't really necessarily matter too much. Oh, thank you. We have the correct colors now. Or team colors. Praise be. Praise the sun. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Offside Gaming's Christianer. And his ally, Arogfire. And their opponent spawning up the top right, it is DNS. And Kellizer. Oh, now I can actually focus on the game from the beginning. I feel like I just wasn't able to see the first bits. But now we can watch this one. Now we can watch this one from the get-go. DNS with a cheeky pylon block. Is he going to double pylon block? Yo, that would actually be kind of goated. Kind of goated. Yo, that's sick. That's actually so sick. I don't even know if this is actually good, but I think it is, and they are both going Gate Nexus. Oh, this is so good. This is so good against the double Gate Nexus. And they're both going to take the forward Nexi. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The stubbornness. The thing is, they could have built the cyber cores, both of them, right away. And they still would have gotten the Nexi down at the same moment. We did see Christianer's was closer. But it's still late. They could have built it and maybe finished it up at, like, I don't know, 204, 203, 204. Arogfire, though, he's like, nah, I'm a Gate Nexus lad. It's going to be done at 213. It's going to be later than a normal... Well, no, there's only 2 close mineral patches, so everything's a little bit delayed. Oh, actually, wow. Christianer's mining to start the game is much higher than his allies. That's really funny. Was that a... What was that? Wait, what? Did he just recall the probe? He just recalled the probe, surely. No, he didn't. What? Did something get pinged? I'm like losing my head here. This is really annoying, by the way, with how far away these Nexi are. Look at that. Another probe goes down. Kellizer will get chased back, but if this Adept of Christianer goes too far, it could get bullied a little bit. Now, it's actually going to be DNS shading forward with his own Adept. Oh, nice probe pull. Gets the save. Great micro. Meanwhile, Christianer with a proxy DT shrine. Oh, dizzle tizzle. DNS going for very quick Oracle. So the pressure is on to find good value. Ooh, Cyclone showing up for Kellizer. That's going to be a dead stalker of Arogfire. Probe will get saved here by Arog. Cyclone gonna get taking enough damage. Gonna take enough damage to get pushed back. Nice job. Oracle coming in, though. That's going to get good value. Now, here is the problem for DNS and Kelazur is that Dark Shrine. This is a lot of damage, though. Oh, my God. 6 probes. Not quite able to get that 7th, but there are still 2 more probes he could have come back in and gone after.
Strikes at a pylon.
Oh, the Alarak voice. God, it's so good. Alarak voice goes so hard. There are no scans available.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Pylon getting set up. DT. Where is it warping in? On the right side. Oh, Christianer built a robo facility here. He proxied the robo too.
Your enemy strikes at a pylon.
Worker count still in favor of Christianer and Arrowfire, even with the damage that they've taken. Obviously, there was a ton of lost mining time, but this DT drop, oh man, it's going to go so hard. It's going to go so hard. There's no Starport, no Raven. Oracle can be used for Revelation. Do they see the shimmer? They don't. They don't see the shimmer.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Oh, this is bad news, Bears. DT, 1, 2, 3. 1 in the main mineral line of DNS. 1 in the natural of Kelazur. 1 in the main of Kelazur. There's scans available now for Kelazur. He will get the grab on 1 DT. Second DT coming in. They may need to use the scans aggressively. Cyclone kept alive nicely. Oh, nice snipe, though, by Arrowfire. Gets that last shot with a Stalker. This tank push is really strong because it does not have to go far to get across the map, but the DTs are such a problem. One of them getting a kill on the tank. God, Kelazur has lost a lot. Well, no, he's lost a lot of workers. DNS, though, has lost quite a few more. Nope, actually, they've lost very similar numbers, just that they started from a similar count. Christianer, I think, is the one with an insane number of probes right now. Yeah. Yeah, he's got more probes than almost everyone else has supply. DT will get the kill on that tank before getting scanned and taken down. That's very nice. This is looking amazing for Christianer and Kelazur. Christianer and Arrowfire. For Kelazur and DNS, it's looking like a bit of a nightmare. Now, I will say there's not a lot of army supply, but a lot of gateways coming online for Christianer. Stasis trap. Oh, instant reaction time from Arrowfire. I don't know if he actually saw that come down. If you knew it was there, you'd only use 1 Stalker. That felt like just an instant reaction. Are there any other DTs on the map? No. Do they need them? I don't really think so. Christianer's economy is just roaring right now. Rip roaring. Kelazur and DNS have rebuilt workers a little bit. It's really just Christianer that's running away with this economically. Arrowfire does not have a crazy amount of stuff or money, but tank getting sniped right there. Guardian Shield is great for DNS and Kelazur's units, but there's just such a great concave and so many units here for Christianer and Arrowfire. And with the tank going down, there's not like an urgency to fight this. Not at all. They can just chill. Oh. Was that was the depths. Well, the good news is DNS has not lost a lot of stuff. And Kelazur and DNS, wow, the main problem is they're so far down economically in terms of, well, it's 3-3 versus 2-2 in terms of base count. And we got a 4th base coming up for Christianer. Now the pseudo proxy pylon out of DNS. Proxy pylon, proxy gate. Both pylons will go down. Yeah, no, Kelazur and DNS are in so much trouble. Utter shambles. I will say it's difficult to isolate the individual players when it's double team. That is really difficult. Oh, that's good to know, Thorn. That is good to know. More... No, that's 1 DT, 3 charge lots. That's cute. But funnily enough, no, it's not. They're not charge lots yet. It's actually Aerog Fire that has charge done. SCV is going to pull. Kelazur's going for it. Kelazur and DNS are sending full send. And I think this is the right call. They're actually going to get into a pretty good position. Huge stasis trap on Christian or Stalkers. Will that enable them to get a strong enough position to do something here? They need to go now. I think they need to get into their opponent's main. But on the other side of the map, well, we are going to see a defensive setup. DT did not get scanned. Can Kelazur and DNS do this? Aerog Fire's got very little supply. There's so many charge lots for Christianer, but where are they? DT warping in. Oh, that's so good here. Oh my god, so many units are stasis. Christianer has like massive amounts of army that are stasis. He actually does recall, I think, away from his main. Missile turret killing an observer. That's very fortuitous. Observer's going to be quite powerful here. Depowering all these gateways. Kelazur and DNS might be doing this. I really didn't think there was even a hope of a hope. Oh, stasis trap, and it catches a bunch of Zealots and the DT and body blocks the rest of the Zealots, protecting the probe line for a little bit longer. Every mineral mined is a good mineral at this point for both players. Now, I don't think there's any way out for any of the workers that haven't already escaped. The thing is, there's still so much more mining for Aerog Fire and Christianer. Christianer's still on 2 bases. Aerog Fire, he was the one that recalled out with his probes. Still has a lot of stuff. Kelazur can't stim. And their main bases are drying up. Oh, this is not the position for DNS and Kelazur. They are going to get jumped by the charge lots. DTs are in amongst this. Siege tank sieges up late. And the Zealots of Christianer are not going to be denied. That's going to be it. No chance, no shot. A single Stalker recalling out for DNS. But this is game, set, and match. I think that might have been the first medevac by the... Nope, second medevac. There's a third one on the other side. No, there's no recovery at this point. Christianer could easily solo both players at this point. He's mining more than the 2 of them combined. He's got more army supply than the 2 of them combined. And he's got more mining bases, I would say. Kelazur is on 1 SCV and 6 mules. There it is, GG. They realize that there's nothing to be done. I'm wondering if they maybe scouted the bases in the bottom side. That might have been it. But either way, well done by Kelazur and DNS. Corgi derp. Derp, derp, derp. Honestly, that was way closer than I expected. Very, very cool move. When I was looking at that, I did not think there was a hope in hell that they were going to be able to get that done. Nikaract and Gerald are going to be about to go up against Optimistic and Moja. Now, is that Optimus? I'm not actually sure. No, it is a Protoss player. Okay. I was like, Optimist doesn't play anymore, I don't think. But they are both a part of the 8Rax clan, which is super fun. Super, super fun. Moja, an 8Rax enthusiast. No one getting betting against Christian or Aerog Fire, and, well, it seems that people have been right to trust them. Now, this will be our... The next match will be a non-mirrored team, at least. It will be an actual mirror, because it's TP versus TP. Toilet paper versus toilet paper. You can definitely come up with acronyms for it. TP is toilet paper. ZP can be zipper pocket. What is TZ? No, I don't think it needs one. You just call it sweaty. Sweaty. Or Zwetty. Hey, thank you, Sai. Code for the tier 1 resub at 28 months. First, not even close. True. Zerg doesn't exist. Well, I mean, the one match we didn't cover. Actually, no, that's not the one match we didn't cover. That's the one uThermal is covering. The one that we didn't cover was Defmars Zardiant versus Replicant Tiger. Defmars Zardiant would have been... Okay, that would have been TP versus TP. So it's TP, 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 PP, and then I think double Zerg and a ZP. Toiletzilla. Nice. Toilet Zipper. There we go. Perfect. So this is Nikoract and Geralt versus Moja and Optimistic. We're going to see if we can... actually get the capitalization right for Optimistic. OP. So OTMS. Oh, it's just every other letter. Okay. Well, to be fair, it's not actually optimistic. It's like... I'll just show it to you. Opti-Mist C. Very cheeky little way of going about it. Getting the predictions going. TP Moja plus OPTIMISTC. I have to say it out loud because it's not actually... I have to, like, visualize it. There's no I in Optimist. Exactly. Exactly. Well put. Well put, Thorn. Welcome, Psy Code. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right. It is Nikoract for the Platinum Heroes. And his ally, Streamer Zone's Geralt. Geralt opponent. And their opponent spawning up at the top left of Crimson Research Lab. It is the 8-Rax Optimist. We're just going to call him Optimistic. That's what it actually is. And his ally, Moja. And yeah, I gotta say, Arogfire and Christiano showing that double Protoss, not as weak as maybe some people would think that a mirror comp would be. Now, granted, I think they just straight up outplayed their opponents in all games. And I think that they individually, they were just better players. And that's, you know, it's very, very important. Like...
Game resumed.
The better team, like, yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful. It's not like a lot of other games where in 2v2. That's the one thing that I think is a big drawback of SE2. Is that in 2v2, it's less about the team for a lot of it. Now, there are still... Like, you do still have to synergize with your ally, and team comps do matter, but there's so much skill expression in the 1v1. It suffers from its own success, where if you can mechanically outperform your opponent... Oh, this is not going to be great for Nikoract. That is going to be a dead Reaper, I think. Can it get away? Maybe? Oh, he actually might get away here. Okay, wow. I thought for sure that there was going to be an opportunity for that, but Optimistic would have had to get in front of the Reaper and body block it so that Moja's Reaper could get another shot, and he wasn't able to do so. Adept going to show up here for Geralt. Oh, gets one probe. That was a pretty good defense. One probe for a Reaper and an Adept. It was a Gate Nexus out of Optimistic. It is going to be a Proxy Oracle out of the same gentleman, bypassing this shield batteried mineral line. Oh, he could go after the Terran, but instead going to go after Geralt's shield batteried main. Not even going to get the one probe that he went after. Oh, man. 2 more attacks and he would have killed it. That is not a super successful first Proxy Oracle. Oh my god, is that 5 kills on this Cyclone? Yo, this Cyclone is popping off. It's going to be a double Cyclone play out of Moja. Oracle on the other side of the map for Geralt, though, getting 3 SCVs. No, 2 SCVs and something. Oracle just barely gets out. It might look like it has a lot of HP. 66 HP is a lot. But double Cyclone locking onto your Oracle. That does damage very quickly. Oh, no. They just missed this Medivac Cyclone drop. Ooh, other side, the double Oracle showing up here for Optimistic. Cyclone getting a lot of value with that lock-on, but it runs out of room. Stasis Trap.
Our allies' base
Oh, he didn't
is
even
under
know.
attack.
If that Stasis Trap was just a little bit further over. Oh my god, it's Chaos here. Chaos here on Crimson Research Lab. And that's an even bigger Stasis. Gets 3 Cyclones and an SCV. No, Reaper. Reaper. Oh my god, this is so bad right now for Moja and Optimistic. Ton of lost mining time, of course, with the big SCV pull. Just now is Moja getting back to proper mining. But he is going to lose all of these Cyclones almost certainly. There it is. And now, oof. That was really dangerous re-engaging right there with the Oracles. Oh, Reaper and Hellion getting a cleanup on another Cyclone. What started out as a great starting setup for Moja and Optimistic is now turned into a bit of a nightmare. They are significantly down. Well, the Terran specifically. Moja is 10 workers behind his ally. Or his counterpart, I should say, his enemy. God, we're all over the place today. Double Armory. Oh, wow. That is bold. That is bold. That is an extreme reaction. Geralt will be able to find this Proxy Pylon, Proxy Stargate. And it's just nice to wipe that off the map. Maybe use supply block for your opponent. Doesn't happen, but it could have happened. More so than anything, it's just you find it. It's gone. No more vision provided. Kind of just feels good, too. Is uThermal covering the semifinal? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, if he wants to just cover the semifinals, I'm like more than okay with stepping aside. It is his rodeo. I'm just here along for the ride. Oh, that blink forward. Well, could bait for a big Stasis Trap. It's a pretty decent one. Almost massive. Double Cyclone did confirm the kill on these units. Magfield Accelerator Cyclones. Oh, they keep their lock-ons. That will be 2 kills right there. Cyclones, they do a lot of damage very quickly, but you need to keep them safe is the thing. That's a nice blink forward. Snipes the tank. God, these lock-ons are insane. That is a really nice last 30 seconds, I would say, for Moja and Optimistic. They are still quite far behind, but they survive. And that was not a given. Now, behind this, Nikaract has taken a 3rd command center. Geralt taking a 4th Nexus. I say taken a 3rd command center. Landed. It's done. Now, Moja also doing the same. And Optimistic keeping pace with his Protoss opponent as well. The main problem is the worker count here. Stasis traps do get scanned and taken down. Siege tank on the high ground for Moja is good. Now, if Moja can manage to get away with the 2-factory 3rd CC double armory, which is to say very delayed additional production, it will translate into a really strong position in a macro game. And it will be the kind of thing that he needs to recover. And he has completed that 2-2. Or sorry, that 1-1, I should say. But it is not going to be easy to hold on. Optimistic, by the way, floating a lot of money. Gerald going to trigger one of these stasis trappies. There's the 2-2 here for the Terran on the mech. Mech, of course, insanely powerful in 2v2, but extremely immobile. Oh, these tanks. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of Zealots finding them, though. Only one of them going down. He chickened out a little bit there. But Gerald is going to be able to take down the 4th base of the Protoss. Meanwhile, this bio tank push. Nice snipe from Optimistic on that one tank. Wow, that was great. Who was Optimistic? That was pretty good. They're going to try and fight here. Zealots. Oh, they will get in on top of this tank. They will take it down. But the immobility of the mech is really coming back to haunt him. There's some Zealots going down. Huge Doom drop into the main base. Nikorak picking up and going for it. Geralt, meanwhile, going to be able to find these 3 tanks on the backside. And this Protoss army just cannot deal with the bio here. Liberator's trying to support defensively. Very funny to see. And it's helpful, but it's not quite enough. You can't be everywhere with the mech. And it was already a deficit. Nikorakt and Gerald, they will make it happen. Mojo was 62 of 62 for like a minute. Damn. It's hard for me to pay attention to some of this stuff. British Latvian player, I guess primarily 2v2 and stuff. That's an interesting combo, British and Latvian. Yeah, I think they'll just, for this tournament, like, stuff will just go, you know? When it's ready, it'll go. Because, yeah, we don't really need to, like, it's not the points. Is it really better to do the same team color? Hard to know who is who. Yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about that. I'll see what they choose. I've already forgotten what the hotkey was, though. Indy literally told me like 2 games ago. What is it? Alt F? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, I might just switch back. Welcome, Bellium. Alt F4. Oh, true. Yeah, that's probably it. Let me delete my System 32 first. Before I do that. Is the grand final going to be best of 5? Or best of 3? Best of 3 until grand finals, best of 5 in grand finals. Okay. Yeah, Optimistic is 19 years old. He's pretty decent. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is fine with the colors as it is right here. Yeah, Nikorakt and Geralt. I do think they're the favorites to win this qualifier. He was active as like a 13-year-old. Oh, nice. So yeah, he's that makes sense. That makes sense. Quite good. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left for the Platinum Heroes, it is Nikorakt. And his ally, Geralt, for Streamer Zone. And their opponent spawning down on the bottom right, it is 8 racks, Optimistic. And his ally, Moja. Thorn is also 19 years old. True. Yo, that's crazy. We do a bit of doxing. It's that he just looks like he's 19. He's actually a 57-year-old. But, you know, the skincare routine is on point. On point. Sorry, just doxed you. Oop, doxed you again. Oop, sorry, little doxing. Oop. Oopsie dox. Both Terran players are going to be opening up double gas once again. I didn't really talk about the Terran build orders in the previous game, but they are important. They are important. 2v2 is just like... So you guys know this. I have ADHD. It means it's simultaneously... So, okay. It's quite interesting because I have ADHD and a very bad memory. A very bad short-term memory. Some things I remember very well, but a lot of little things I forget. So, it means that when I cast a game of StarCraft, a lot of times it feels very fresh because I'll forget certain aspects of it, you know? Now, it means remembering stuff like super precise build orders is quite tough for me, but I kind of get it via iteration. It's also why I like Phoenix Wars, because... Well, hold that thought. We are going to see... Oh, that's a great grenade right there from Nikorak to secure the retreat. I think he was going to get out anyways. But still good. But yeah, basically... I kind of end up all over the place. But it can be somewhat helpful for StarCraft 2, because it means that, yeah, I can cast a lot of games and not really get bored of it. And it also means that a game like StarCraft 2 keeps my attention very nicely. But it is obviously a double-edged sword. Because one, I mean, tangents just are all over the place. Both players are going to open up double Stargate? No, both players are going to open up Stargate again. So that's another thing that'll happen is I'll think of words that I'm about to say. And then sometimes, if I'm not deliberate and slowing myself down, it's a nice catch right there on those Reapers. Kind of like this. I will have multiple ideas that I want to talk about, and it kind of cross wires. It's something that happens when I'm tired, especially, and I'm pretty tired. I had a full day yesterday, like a very full day. But it makes things tricky, to say the least. Okay, we're going to see Geralt continuing forward with Phoenix production. And Optimistic. It's going to be a second Oracle. All right. What are tangents? Can you explain them? Spend 15 minutes talking about tangents. Is dox a short for some word? Doxification. Very quick reaction to the Stasis Trappy. Nice job. Obviously, he was ready for that. Document. Document. Wow, Moja getting Interference Matrix? Did not have that on the old docket. That is unexpected, to say the least. Oh, Moja had a unit in position. Unfortunately, was not quite close enough. Thank you very much, Trigger, for the raid. My man. We beat... Oh, hold that thought. No, he's out. He's out. Interference Matrix, by the way, on that, he didn't have the energy, but if he could have gotten the disable right away, let's imagine that comes in or tries to leave 10 seconds later. Oh, losing a Phoenix here would be a disaster. Oh my God, Geralt, pull back, pull back. Pull up, pull up. Starvox, what are you doing? Double Oracle sneaking in on the other side. Optimistic. That's going to circumvent the shield battery. Uh-oh. Geralt not in position. This could be like 10 dead probes, possibly. Oh, but a little bit of missed micro. Got to pair those shots perfectly to break through the shield battery's shields. Okay, well, that still goes pretty well. That's a nice bit of micro. Okay, first couple shots, not great. Next, all of it, perfect. No notes. Fantastic. Oh, but that Oracle is going to go down. Nice chase down from Geralt. What is an analogy? Can you explain? That is... God, that is a great bait for someone with ADHD. Can you explain what an analogy is? 1-1 on the way here for Moja. He does have that third CC done. Playing this one a lot more standard than the previous game. Nikorak, same thing for him. Actually, the Terrans are quite mirrored in terms of their approaches. But obviously, there is a very big difference. That's why I said quite, not perfectly. I'm more so thinking in terms of relativity in 2v2. They both go... Actually, no, there's a fair number of differences. Yeah, it's stim and combat shields at the same time. They both go 1-1. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the long and short of it. And they're both going bio. There's actually a lot of differences. Double tech lab. More importantly, 3 Ravens for interference matrix. Optimistic, going to be able to find these 2 Cyclones. They are dead to rights. They have been caught. Caught! Can you make an analogy between 2 similar things or only dissimilar? Oh my god. Ah, chat is baiting. Chat is baiting. Good job for Moja. Does not forget the combat shields. Very easy to do. Obviously, there's not a lot going on, but still. Once again, I was surprised. Oh my god. Speaking of optimistic, that Marine stimming to kill the Oracle, that was optimistic. That was a happy-go-lucky Marine for sure. Geralt is getting armor after the +1 attack, and we'll be going into Storm. Storm and charge. I do like this. That is a beautifully paced stasis or sensor tower. Basically as far forward as it can be, but because of just, you know, where it actually is, unless tanks get here, that's just not coming under threat. Or unless the army actually gets to your opponent's side of the map. Oh, a little bit of Blink Wars. Optimistic does not have the same tools that Geralt does. Oh, interference matrices coming in on the tanks. We'll be able to grab 3 of them. Scan comes in, finds one of the stasis traps. Ravens revealing the other. Well, no, actually, I mean, Ravens were revealing the first ones too. These storms need to pop off. They need to pop off big time. This push looks so strong. Oh no, he interference matrix his ally. Oh, that was not on purpose. I'll explain what happened in a little bit. Because there could be a fight at any moment. Blink forward will find one of those Ravens. That's a great interference matrix on the back line. There's like no tanks here for Nikorak. Oh, Storm on Stalkers. Not going to be the most effective here. Zell is going to try and come in on the top side for Geralt, but they will get jumped on. Now that will leave the tanks a little bit exposed. One of them lifted, one of them taken down. It's going to be 2 dead tanks. Ravens, second one did fall. Nikorak trying to drive through this, but there are 2 tanks in the back. Pick off that Phoenix. He does get it, and that will drop that 1 tank that was lifted. It's looking very successful so far for Mojo and Optimistic. Oh, that pylon barely able to get the warping of Zealots. That had been targeted down. That might have been the game here and now, but as it is, the Zealots providing the front line to push this whole army back. Tanks have been broken. Colossus showing up, 2 of them. One of them gets taken down very quickly. I cannot tell you how big that pylon surviving was. That was huge. That was massive. Nice blink forward there at the end, sniping the final medevac of Nikorak in the fight. But there are 5 more that are healthy well behind the front line. Oh, man, if that pylon goes down, that fight goes completely differently. Those Zealots changed everything. Is it double Robo Colossus, by the way? It is. Okay, so Optimistic and Moja are going to be very committed here, whereas Geralt is now getting a mothership. He snuck up to a fleet beacon. Nikorak says 8 racks? Nah, we go 10 racks. Mother Hecker needs to transfer some SCVs to his newest base. Very chaotic game. I am so impressed that they held. Look at how close the resources lost are. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, what was I going to say before? God, speaking of tangents. Oh, the anti-armor missile. When anti-armor missile gets cast on a unit that is no... Oh, hold that thought. Attack on the top side coming through. We'll get pushed back. When anti-armor missile... Oh, my God. And another attack on the left side. Double drop coming in from Moja. Gonna be able to find a couple of units. Oh, but he does need to get out. Unfortunately, not quick enough to get the pickup. Will be forced to just abandon the bio units. Save those medevacs. Moja is on 8 racks himself. The 8 racks magician. It's now kind of, blink forward, looking for disruptors. We'll get one. Second one, not going to go down. The 2 disruptor shots from the back are huge, and Geralt taking some big hits on the top side. He has now lost quite a few more resources than the rest of his allies. I mean, Robo is so much better than Templar in PvP. We literally just never see the matchup because it is so bad in PvP. You just can't go Storm. Archons are at least acceptable, but Storm just doesn't do anything to anyone. Now, it's very, very good against Bio. Moja has he has rebuilt his tanks. He's still got a nice little tank setup. Oh, Storm coming in. Optimistic. There is a scan here to reveal the cloak. This is not a great blink forward from Geralt. He's going to get 1 Colossus, but it's going to cost him a lot. Terran's rallying into the fight. Ooh, disruptors for Optimistic. One of them does go down. Second one as well. Not able to get out any shots. Z-Chank's on the low ground, going to work here. Moja trying to show up his own tanks. He bulldogs in. Not going to be the greatest move, but do they have enough? They're now pushing down a ramp. And that is going to be very expensive. Huge storms, huge concaves, and huge tank fire. Decimating the army of Moja and Optimistic. And now Nikorak standing strong, pushing through. He's got a ton of medevac healing. This 1 Colossus, it's a lot of Marines, but there's enough Marauders to help out. Moja desperately trying to support his ally and keep these Colossi alive, but it is not going to be enough. Moja and Optimistic overcommitting on this topside push. The splash damage went crazy. And game number 2 will go in the favor of Nikorak and Geralt. It was looking very good for Moja and Optimistic for a lot of that, but they were not able to take it down. Okay, so now to explain what happened with the... well, I mean, you saw it, but to explain what happened with the anti-armor missile, I'm sure most of you already know this, but when you anti-armor missile a unit and it dies, or you anti-armor missile a unit and it blinks away, or teleports away, but blinks away is what happened here, it will still hone in on that same location. And that's what happened. It honed in on the same location, and unfortunately his allies' units moved into that position, so he ended up anti-armor missiling his ally. But I would say it's fair to say that your ally probably shouldn't be stepping into it. Okay, so upper semis are going to be held. Okay, okay. Well, lower semis are already almost done. Oh, they did just start game 3, though. But that's okay. I would love... Nothing against Cristiano and Aerofire, but I would love to have a Zerg Protoss versus a Terran Protoss in the Grand Finals. One, because we haven't seen any Zergs yet. And 2, because I think ZP versus TP is the most interesting matchup in 2v2 right now. Def Mars and Zardiant, they are going to have their work cut out for them. Nikorak and Geralt look very strong. I am going to step away and get myself some water. Gotta hydrate. God, Zardiant has a weird capitalization structure. ZRDNT. Gotta hydrate. Thank you very much. It's Tink, I tell you, for the tier 1 resub at 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Sorry that I didn't call it out earlier. Best of 3 semifinals. Once again, I will be covering after this. I'm probably going to take a small little break between. But after this, I will be covering the OSC midseason playoffs. We're going to be covering 7 best of 3s today. We've got a lot of great matches on the docket. Spirit versus Mana. Beyond versus Skillus. And then we'll go to the lower bracket where it'll be elimination matches. That's going to be Chance versus Art. It's going to be a PvP. Mixu versus Hanmano. That'll be a TVZ. That's going to be fun. UED Soldier versus Lunacy. That'll be another PvP. Sebades versus GG Machine. A ZVP. And then closing it out with Baby Marine versus Moja. That'll be a TVT. Obviously, upper bracket will both be TVPs. Yeah, going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. Hey, welcome, Droptimus. Love 2v2. Oh, hell yeah. It's a great... Oh, okay. I'm just going to get into the lobby. Right. They have the resource trading tax. Very nice. All right, we're going to run 3 minutes of ads. Well, actually, we're going to first... We'll set a... What is it? Is it looking like anything spicy is going to happen in this match? Jumi, Young Yakov, Cristiano, or Aerofire? Oh, wow, they're one basing. Okay, so we'll put a 10-minute prediction timer. Wait, how do you capitalize Zardiant again? R-D-I-E-N-T. Okay. Reminder that only the top team, both players will make it through into the main event. So they're playing for those last 2 slots. And then it's going to be really interesting. Basically, the way that it's going to work is that each player is going to be weighted kind of as an individual. So they're going to swap allies. It's going to be really, really cool. Think you timed out? Ah, rip. All right, running ads. I'll be back. Looks like Jumi and Young Yakov did win this one. They did win this one. Oh. Okay, so Nikorakt Gerald versus Zardiant Deathmars. That'll be semifinals number 2. Oh. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow. May was a really nice month for Twitch earning, but June has not been quite the same. That's been a little rough, actually. Sheesh. It is what it is. Look at that. We got GLHFs all across the board. Love to see it. Hey, thank you very much, Stealth Vapor, for the Prime resub at 5 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Nikorakt for the Platinum Heroes. And his ally, Streamer Zones, Geralt. I'm doing my part. You are indeed, and I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you very, very much. And their opponent spawning up at the top left for the 3D clan, it is Deathmars. And his ally, Zardiant. Zardiant's a part of the HTT clan. Barmalian Maxim Prime. Someone else better sub so I can take credit. I appreciate it very much. Short for nicknames of Zardiant and Deathmars. Oh, cool. Barmalian Maxim. Neato. Neato, neato. HTT, of course, known as a bit of a cheeky, cheesy clan, unless I'm confusing it. I might be getting it twisted. I don't want to get it twisted. I might be getting it twisted. Thank you to the Follow Bad Manner and Global Zen from earlier. Also, that means Global Zen at some point may have unfollowed. Cheeky, cheeky. Ah, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Gref. But I'm glad you're free now. Oh, they did the thing where they are like opposite colors. So we might change colors for this one. Didn't find partner. Feels bad. Ah, that's too bad. Oh, Nikorakt. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a little rough. They lose the probe and the first Reaper. Yeah, we're gonna switch this one. Since it's TP versus TP, it'll be easier to tell who's who. Complete your college day? Hey, congratulations. Do we have semi-pro gamers beating up on randos? My kind of game. No, it's actually, I mean, 2v2. There's some relatively dedicated players that are very, very good. I mean, I do think Nikorakt and Geralt are the heavy favorites here, but look at this start for Zardiant and Deathmars. It's a darn good one. Oh, as I say that, though, Nikorak will be able to turn this around. Gets the double Reaper kill. Depths of Death Mars, though. Well, that wasn't so bad. That's 3 SCVs going down. But on the other side of the map, the Adept does get 2 of Death Mars probes. Oh, and that is going to be a cleanup with the Reapers and Hellion. Now, we do see Zardiant going for double Cyclone production. Unless I'm mistaken, he is a Cyclonian. He is a boxy boy. Now, this over energy recharged Oracle is going to be very powerful here. Going to abandon the Hellion for now. Cyclone at home. Will be able to chase away his opponent's Oracle. Do we see a Revelation?
New technology.
They revelate each other. That's very funny. And it is going to be Geralt who followed up with his own Phoenix. Very similar setup to the previous series, actually, or at least previous game 2. Oh, wow. That's a funny thing to see. A Reaper and an Adept both caught by a stasis trap. But, yeah, it's double Oracle versus Oracle Phoenix. We did see the Phoenix actually added some really big value during some of the bigger fights later. And without those Phoenix lifts... Oh, hang on. We're going to see... Oh, my God. Speaking of value, that's a great find for this first Phoenix. Able to secure a kill on one of these Cyclones. Ooh, but that is a kill on that Phoenix. So it's not going to be getting the crazy value we saw in the previous game. But yeah, lifting tanks during huge fights, even a single tank, the difference between 4 and 3 tanks or 3 and 2 tanks, which is what it was, can be immense. Yeah, this is a much more standard setup than the earlier Christian or Aerog Fire games we watched, where it was, you know, double Robo, and just generally speaking, double Protoss is kind of a strange combo. Revelation does grab this medevac. Will he be able to chase it down? Blink is not yet done, but the afterburners are on cooldown. Cyclone number 1 will get taken down. Oracles. Oh, turning back around for that is bold. But he gets out just before his opponent's blink completes. And I mean just before. There's no game hard, but that was about 3 seconds. It is going to be a similar setup from what we saw out of Moja here. Apparently, Terrans are really liking Mech on Crimson Research Lab. I feel like it's kind of tough to make Mech work on this map. But it was a rough start for Moja before. It's... If it can get set up, I mean, Mech in general, if you can get up to like 150, 160 supply, it becomes incredibly strong. Big link forward coming in, actually, out of the Blink Stalker. Oh, man, this is looking really rough for Geralt Nico. Nikorak losing most of his units at the outset there. Revelation tagging the Stalkers. That command center is so low on HP, it's going to go down. Oh, man. And now look at these lock-ons on that Oracle getting the kill. Death Mars and Zardiant are cruising here. Scan going to find one of the station traps, but doesn't time to second. 4 Cyclones getting trapped. That's big. Geralt and Nikorak need that. They need that desperately. Stim, combat shields, +1 weapons, all on the way. Not quite done for Nikorak. But they will complete very shortly. And more importantly, the catch on these Cyclones is going to enable them to get the kill. Yeah, no value to be gained there. Tried to go after a pylon. Geralt was anticipating it. I think he built it as a bait. Because if they had all locked on to one Stalker, it would have actually... They probably would have killed it, I think. Because even if you blink away, there's like a chase. Nikorak needs these add-ons unless he's... Well, actually, hang on. He's on 1 base. Yeah. Oh my god. That was his natural command center that died. This is insanely bad for Nikorak and Geralt. For some reason, it like didn't click in that was... Oh, stasis trap. Oh, it's a big one. And tank in the backfield is going to help out a lot. Nice snipe on one of these Cyclones. Meanwhile, other side of the map, Zealot's going to be intercepted. This, well, actually, it's quite an expensive interception of Death Mars' units. Geralt on a bit of a chase forward. Not going to continue chasing. He was, I guess, wary of cyclones and tanks on the high ground. By the way, Zardian went double armor. He went armor first. He beyond in mech. Oh, Death Mars now has charge lots showing up on this army. Nikorak does have a lot of stuff. He is now mining once again. God, he's just rebuilding the orbital. He was set so far back by this. Like, that is truly a disastrous situation. Blue Flame being prioritized here. I mean, it's going to be really good against the Zealots. It's going to be really good against the Marines. If you ever get run-bys, it's going to be absolutely world-beating against the probes. Oh, DT trying to come in. Reveals itself very early. Should be missile turrets en masse. Coming in here. Yeah, there we go. In the main, in the natural, at the front of the third. Stasis traps. One of them triggered by a 2 HP Hellion with 2 kills. That's a value Hellion. This rotation, though, this is why I'm a little bit afraid of mech on this map. It's tough unless you have tanks already in position, and they're not in position. Zealots getting meat grindered by Nikorak and Geralt. Oh, does Zardian have enough tanks here in position to hold now? He might. That's a huge stasis trap, catching a lot of this army. They need to hold this base, though, I think. They need to hold this base. DT on the other side. Cannon will complete just in time. They're going to let the base die. Another stasis trap goes off. Well, that's basically just re-equalize the game. Basically just re-equalize the game. This cannon, it'll be enough against one DT. It will not be enough against the entire army. Nice recall. Gonna save a lot of probes. But... oh, man. With the start they got, killing one of your opponent's natural expansions like that, this just feels bad at this point. Death Mars, nice little counterattack with some oracles, but Geralt's on such a roaring economy at this point. Zardian actually on 71 SCVs. Damn. Nikorak still on 39 SCVs himself. He is building a third orbital during all this. Of course, it's in a very safe location, so obviously he was able to build that on location. Yeah, the fact that the +2 attack upgrades for the mech is... oh, Zealot's going to get a jump on these two tanks on their own. Hellbats were not in position. They are now. But this is really, really rough here. Big link forward coming in from Geralt. And bio units on the left side finding these tanks. Yeah, I think this is... well, there's a ton of Archons here. I mean, the mech is so hard to rebuild, though. There are 8 factories on the field, and he's building 4 tanks at a time. But the economy has just been so smacked down for Death Mars. He was on 4 bases. He is now on just 2. And he is suffering the most in this game at this point. Nikorak up once again. Well, no, he's only up to 42 SCVs. He's been pumping units pretty much nonstop. We're going to see smart servos coming through. That's going to be handy for the Hellbat morphs. Or Hellion into Hellbat morphs, I should say. Obviously, it doesn't help with the tanks. And if there was an upgrade to make tanks siege faster, oh my god, it would be busted. This is a nice little counterattack. Going to be able to find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 SCVs. Now Hellion's running by. They're going to get a great lineup. Okay, this will put Nikorak's economy back into a right proper state. Literally half the number of workers of his ally. 34 SCVs and 78 probes. It's now 79. Concussive shells helping a lot against these Cyclones as they try and jump the army with the help of a little bit of Death Mars army. Oh. He wants... oh, he's got Storm. You do not want to be using it against Protoss, though. So he holds these Storms. Well, most of them are freshly warped in. One of them does have energy recharge used. The Planetary Fortress tank combo really keeping these siege tanks safe. And Death Mars and Zardian have kind of recovered a little bit here. And 2-2 mech, my god, it is strong. Zardiant, once again, his economy is amazing. He once more, though, starts the +3 armor before the +3 attack. Ooh, Doom drop into the main base. This is not a lot of missile turrets here. We'll be able to take down some of the medevacs on the way in with the help of the Cyclones and missile turrets. But most of the bio units unload. +3 armor denied way before it can complete. Factories are in huge trouble. Meanwhile, push at the front. Oh, this is going to be a dead base for Def Mars, and it is going to be a main base dead for the Terran Zardians. And Nikaract, he will get cleaned up. But the Nikaract-Geralt combo is going hard here. God, look at the upgrades. Really nice upgrades for everyone. Oh, Cyclones. Oh, Storm on Stalkers. Geralt, hello? Hello? Oh my god, Zealots on the left side. Oh my god, Geralt just lost everything. He just lost everything. I was like, okay, he's skirmishing the Cyclones. He's going to blink back. He's going to blink back. He's going to blink back. And then he just never did. And now, all of a sudden, the lead that Geralt and Nikaract had carved out for themselves is gone. And this mech army pushing across the map with 2-2. 2-2 on the Protoss army. This might just be it. Geralt just warped in a crap ton of Stalkers on 14 gateways. Is there enough to hold, though? There's so many siege tanks here for Zardiant. 8 2-2 siege tanks. He's building 5 more. He's once again getting +1 armor. Is that for the Zealots? Like you. Oh, ooh, that's a nice find on the back line, getting 3 tanks that were exposed. Meanwhile, the army pushing up the ramp is not super great here. Liberator not able to take down the High Templar before they get some really good storms, but the collapse coming in. Is this enough to clean this up? Siege tanks, a lot of them getting picked off. One surviving on low HP for a while does finally go down to the bio. Def Mars, his supply is in the dumps right now. Zardian still has a lot of supply. Ooh, DTs for defense on the top side. That's going to be very good against this Zealot run by of the Protoss. The problem is, well, yeah, no, I think you reinforce with Biomech, or Battle Mech. Battle Mech. Oh, here comes the attempt to break this, though. The siege tanks, one of them goes down. Second and third will follow. Void Ray being produced by Geralt. It's a flanking surround out of Geralt and Nikaract. Things got dicey, but they will survive. And that was pretty much the one-shot, one-chance that Zardiant and Def Mars had to make something of this game. There's going to be a Hellion drive-by on the top side. Oh, beautiful blink right there to body block. Still, it is going to be a lot of probes on this top side going down. But even after this carnage, 66 probes for Geralt. Well, actually, hold that thought. The Hellions, he lost track of them. Okay, never mind. Geralt, a couple of critical missteps. I mean, nothing is going to compare to the not blinking back. Oh, that Liberator tank spot is nasty. Geralt, though, pulling back, leaving his ally a little bit in the lurch. Zealot run by on the bottom side. Hold the phone. It might not be over. God, how is this game still going? There's so many more bases for Geralt and Nikaract. But they can't necessarily mine from them as effectively as they need to.
Mineral
This base,
cluster
though. This base from Nikaract, is that... No, that's a 4th orbital. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Oh. Def Mars and Zardian... This has turned into a banger, a turbo banger even. Def Mars and Zardian, though, they do need to find a way to take more bases. Geralt off 1 forge, by the way, has gotten 5 upgrades and is working on his 6th. Everyone else on double upgrade setup. Nikaract finally feeling like he can, or maybe even has to, go for 3-3. Zardians, +3 vehicle weapons on the way. Nikaract and Geralt, though, are, I mean, at this point, they are re-securing all their bases that they have and starting to mine from them again in earnest. Geralt getting back up to 74 probes. Another cancel on this base. I mean, it's an economy dip. If there was constant Hellion run-bys, keeping these bases from becoming active or becoming reactivated, maybe. But I mean, it's hard to slip enough across the map. Oh, that's a nice wraparound on these units. Good warping, actually, defensively. Again, the base for Deathmars being forced to be canceled. He cannot secure that 4th base. Oh, Nikorak gonna send 4 medevacs off to the right side. That feels dangerous, honestly. Especially going through the middle. I mean, I guess they have, like, pretty solid map control at this point. I don't know. That just scares me. 3-3 completing for the Terran bio of Nikorak. I will say this is really cool, though. This feels like very different mirror setups. This is a big push from Zardiant. And there are still a lot of units here for Deathmars. Blink forward from Geralt. Is that the play? I don't think so. I do think you want to hold the Storms as Deathmars. I think you want to hold them for the bio. Big Doom drop in the main base. Production will be camped, but there are tanks coming back home for Zardiant. Meanwhile, cloaking field activated. That's not going to matter, though. A scan is used. Lock-ons onto a mama ship. That baby is tanky, though. Is it tanky enough? Yes, for now. Oh, you got to get back. You got to get back to the tanks. Focus on the other side where there is the... Well, there's the defense. Oh, but here comes the bio swarming from the back. Time Warp coming through. That's going to slow the attack rate. Storms on Stalkers. Not what you want to see. Bio absolutely murking the back line. And once more, the Nikorak Geralt flank on the natural position. The position in their natural. Will hold the line. And this time, surely this time, with a nearly 80 supply lead over both of their respective opponents. 120 in total. That is going to be GG. But what a game number 1. Damn. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, it's pretty tough in even the big games. It's really tough to make a living for esports, and it's not something that you can do for a significant period of time. Hey, welcome Krabuki on YouTube. Those 2 tanks that divided the blue army were the MVPs. Oh, I'm trying to think back of when that even was. But yeah, it is something that even in the big games, it's very difficult to do, and very few people can do it. And if you're playing as a pro, it's really difficult. Yeah. But it's cool if you can. It's just tough. Just really tough. The shadowing is weird here. I need to adjust the lights a little bit. There are some players that can do... Oh, Deathmars is playing Zerg. What? No way. Yo, that's cool as hell. I wonder if they'll have even noticed. I wouldn't have noticed. U2. Oh, Def Mars was the cheeky U2. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right for the Platinum Heroes. It is Nikaract. It is Ally, Streamer Zones, Geralt. And their opponent spawning down on the bottom left with some great mech play. Twice when I thought they were dead. The pushes they were able to put together somehow almost made it happen. It is Zardiant. And his ally was Protoss. Now he's picking Zerg. It's 3D Clan's Def Mars. In the bleu. I wonder what... I mean, Yellow Jacket is a pretty decent map for Zerg methodology. In the sense of, like... There's a lot of things you can do well. But... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know Def Mars could play Zerg. And we'll see. We'll see if he can. We'll see how well he can. I mean, obviously, he's confident enough to pick it. And once again, Zerg Protoss is a strong comp in 2v2. I think map dependent, it's maybe the strongest. It's hard to say. TP is so good, too. It's funny, because initially, when 2v2 was a thing, everyone thought Terran Zerg was the best, and it was for a very long time. But that was back when allies didn't spawn in the same base, and you could forcibly keep them separated. So Hellions... It was just the map control that Hellions and Zerglings could provide. Lingbane. You could isolate one ally with the Hellions, and then Lingbane bust, Hellion run by the other one. Ooh, it is going to be double factory off one base out of Zardiant. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, probe. Moving in here. No. That was very cheeky. That was very, very cheeky. Yeah, he's still mining fully off this gas. Okay, this is gonna be like Lingbane, surely. Or Roach. Actually, wait, could this turn into a two-base Muta? Yeah, he's droning. Yeah, this might be two-base Muta. Cyclones for control. Oh, he gets a third hatchery here. Very quick Spore. That is way too fast. That is way, 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 way too fast of a Spore. Even if you think the Oracle is proxied, that's too fast. That's like 30 seconds too quick. I don't want to be too critical, but that is really, really off on the timing. I don't want to be too critical. Is then extremely critical. Oh, these Lings, though. These Lings. They're going to swarm forward. He gets this round on one Reaper. Cyclone able to kill a Hellion and another Reaper. Well, that's a pretty darn nice jump. Now, the one Hellion did get away. So, oh, that's a monster stasis trap at home. Absolutely massive. Going to give a lot of time here. There's already one shield battery done for Geralt. This is a one base all-in. Well, this is an all-in, is the main thing, out of Def Mars and Zardiant. Def Mars built a couple drones, but he is pumping Lings. It's actually... I wonder if he's mining gas to give it to his ally. But he can't give it for still a little while. Cyclones, though, with their mag field, are quite a problem here. Scan comes in, gets the kill on the Void Ray, but the Oracle and the Cyclones of Nikaract able to kill two of the three Cyclones. Will this... Nope, lock-on is triggered or baited out again. Ling's getting absolutely shredded by the Nikaract Geralt defense. Oh, that is a kill on the Cyclone of Nikaract, but with the siege tank at home, the bunker, even though it's empty, is building... Oh, he's not... Oh, yeah, he just popped out some more Marines. Ah, yeah, yeah. I think this is held. I think this is held. Oracle... Wait, where'd the Oracle go? Oh, my God, did he lose the... No, 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 he sent it around. Oh, wow. with the few units that they have, and the fact that it was a big speedling play, I would have thought that sticking around with these units would have been a better choice. Leaving the Oracle at home. Instead, now the bunker goes down, the tank gets jumped. This is actually going to be a lot of value out of these Lings. Oracle does come back. Will get saved by the shield battery. Second Oracle popping out defensively for Geralt. It is going to get locked onto. Energy recharge is popped to recharge that shield battery. Not going to be enough to save that one Oracle, though. It took a... It ended up getting double lock-on at the end. Oh, Banshees. Well, they will cloak. They do have cloak. There is a command center being built. Oh, that is a nice little split. I like that. Oh, Zardian. Okay, never mind. They're just going to tap out. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that makes sense. Supplies were very close, but... Well, what was the... Yeah, there was not a lot of drones for the Zerg. It was 2-base mining for a very long time. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, though, Sidecode. It's, playing in tournaments is... I mean, it can be pretty rough to play in tournaments that have, like, a really low prize pool. If you are a... During the... Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right about that. During their first big push, they should have stuck together. Yeah, the 2 tanks got left in the back. Yeah, they did. You're right. You're right, Daniel on YouTube. All right, it is going to be a grand finals. Jumi Yakov versus Nikorakt Geralt, the #1 and #2 seeded teams. That is actually really funny because Jumi used to be for Jumi and Yakov used to be young Yakov. That is actually quite funny. That they have both kind of gone through that transformation. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, Psycode. It's frustrating to play up against teams that are or players that are so incredibly skilled for, yeah, like a $15 tournament or something. The weeklies are kind of nice. Like the bigger weeklies with like a $400 prize pool. Even though, you know, you're not going to make it into the money, there's enough players playing that you'll probably get to match up against someone who's not insanely unbeatable in the first round. Yeah. I did put a 10-minute timer on this one. That might be a mistake. We're going to run 3 minutes of ads, though, once again. Oh. So this will be the qualifying match. So players... Oh, what the heck? So there are 2 slots for the uThermal 2v2 tournament, the main tournament. And that is... Oh, man. Wait, it's Seb versus GG Machine? Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah, so the winning team will make it in. Rush, he's been streaming quite a bit the last few days. I wonder if he's... You know, he is a teacher. He might be on summer break. He might be on summer break and just enjoying that. They cannot see Twitch chat? Yeah, they can. It's on the side. Of course they can, Krabuki. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, man. The gift of gab. All right, best of 5 grand finale. Two of these players will qualify in. 2 of them will not. Spawning down on the bottom right. On the left side of the main base of Crimson Research Lab, it is Streamer Zone's Jumi. And his ally, Yakov. Jumi, formerly 4Jumi. Yakov, formerly Young Yakov. Does anyone else remember when Yakov was young? Spawning on the top left, it is the Platinum Heroes, Nicorakt. And his ally, Streamer Zone's Geralt. This is kind of cool. A Streamer Zone Protoss on either side. Geralt and Jumi know each other very well. They've played a ton. Obviously, all these players actually know each other quite well. That's a Nexus first out of Jumi. Oh, baby. We going greedy, baby. We going greedy. I don't think there's a great punish for it either. Thank you very much, Gruck, for the Prime resub at 2 months. Even if you knew your opponent was going Nexus first on this map, I mean, if you knew your opponent was going Nexus first and their ally was going Hatch Gas Pool, I'm not even sure there would be a great punish for it, honestly. You could theoretically, like, proxy racks, proxy gate, and then, like, build a bunker here. Yeah, no, I really don't think there's a great punish, because no bunker you build can threaten both bases. Yeah, this would be tough. This would be tough to punish. And obviously, with no advanced knowledge, you're absolutely not going to be able to punish it. So this is quite nice. Quite a nice start. Quite a nice opener for Yakov. And oh, is that a probe kill? Okay, yeah, that's probably the best punish you're gonna get, is killing probes with these units. And in fact, we have not yet seen a unit start. Why are the units starting so late for Jumi? Even off of a Nexus first, this is way too late. And this is by far the best punish they could have gotten. Oh, he doesn't get to click on at that one probe. Just click the head. I was rehearsal stand-in yesterday for a Valorant show. So we were doing like staging and blocking. It's actually in Toronto. The VCT Masters right now. Oh, nice snipe on that creep tumor by the Adept and Reaper. And obviously Valorant is a first-person shooter based heavily off of CSGO. CSGO and Overwatch, I would say. Kind of a combination of the two. Nicorakt keeping this alive. There is a scouting overlord on the other side. There is also a proxy Stargate coming in from Jumi. Thank you for the follow, Wizantium. But yeah, it was... Oh, Double Adept going to shade forward here from Geralt. Going to be able to grab 2 drones right away. Oh, can he get another one? Nice save right there from Yakov. Shade will cancel. Oh, man, another great save, but he is going to lose 1 more drone. Oracle on the other side. A lot of workers have gone down. 3 probes, 3 drones. Oh, and it's going to be more damage here. It's a 4th drone right there. Just 2 adepts dying. Okay. Oh, and now a big Hellion run by. There's no Ling speed. Nothing to stop these Hellions for the Zerg at least. But it is going to be Jumi who takes the brunt of this damage. Oh, he's going to commit in on this middle line. And that is a big mistake. He ends up getting caught by the slow Lings. If he had gone into the main base, he could have killed so many drones with 3, I think maybe even 4 Hellions still alive. Instead, 2 of them get caught by slow Lings. It's still good value. But what it could have been... Oh, hold that thought. On the other side of the map, Oracle getting 5 probes. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Wow! A lot of probes died. Was there a second Oracle? Yes, there was. It got 8 probes. This one got 5. Oh, my God. That... Okay. Well. It is not a good day to be a probe, apparently. 27 workers have died. Just for the Protoss. Only 4 drones and no SCVs. Yakov, meanwhile, has been pumping workers, so he is far ahead economically relative to everyone else. That's why I would have liked to have seen the Hellion run by into the Zerg main. If the Zerg gets up to 3 bases and is able to drone freely, we don't really see it in 1v1 as much because usually Zerg can't really put any counter pressure, so there's nothing to stop the Protoss player from getting up to 3 bases and pumping probes really hard, or the Terran from taking 3 CCs right away and pumping SCVs really hard, a lot of mules. But because there's, you know, Jumi's on the team, and also he got some pretty significant damage as well, Yakov is now enjoying a, well, kind of a cakewalk into the mid-game, into a roaring economy. It's going to be an infestation pit out of the Zerg. Creep starting to envelop a lot of this. Oh, no! This creep tumor. Well, that's going to block... Oh, never mind. Nikorak's not taking... pardon me. Jumi's not taking this base. He should. Oracle... Oh, did get blinked on. Was taken down. Revelation. Oh, held that thought. Revelation on these Banshees. Hello? No? Oh, that's an unfortunate missed opportunity. 1-1 also coming through for both the Terran and the Zerg. Meanwhile, we've got the +1 attacks for Jumi and Geralt. Quite a bit faster for Geralt. We'll see if who starts the 2-2 faster of the Terran and the Zerg. They're both going to be able to right away. So it's just a matter of remembering. Oh, they're actually both a little bit shy on the Moolah for the second upgrade. It will be Nicorakt who remembers the armor first, who is on top of it first. Oh, that's a big stasis trap. Stalkers... Oh, no, they're going to actually break down their own rocks. Oh, stasis trap, another one. Big traps on the roaches. There's that +2 missile coming through. Oracle trying to be targeted down by the few Hydras that were left. No Hydra speed done just yet. So the Stalkers in small amount of charge lots able to really take advantage of the fact that Yakov's army was trapped. Banshee on the other side getting some great value. Big link forward, going to find these roaches. Meanwhile, this Bioforce, he doesn't even need to... Oh, well, I was going to say he doesn't need to stim. He didn't actually have it, I don't think. I think it literally just finished. But it did cost him a tank. Roach is able to get that snipe on that tank is a lot better than nothing. But this push out of Geralt and Yakov looks kind of scary. Or, sorry, Nikarak and Geralt. God, I'm all over the place. That is a lot of Marines here. Lurker going to be very good. But he needs multiple. He's got just the one. Another one morphing in. Another one coming in as well. And with the concave on the top of the ramp, Blink Stalker Hydra will do quite well. Supplies are very close across the board. But that was an expensive defense. It all started off of some big stasis traps catching almost 15 roaches total. Really good job from Geralt and Nikarak to punish that move and turn it into a successful push. Even though it, you know, eventually did get deflected, it traded very well. And it also spotted the lurkers. Now, here is the problem. Hive Tech is done. Lurker range is done. Adaptive Talon's not yet done, but a Nidus Worm coming through. A Nidus Network, I should say. Oh, gonna be able to get that one tank? Yes, he will. Gets another one as well, and a third one, all of them unsieged. One of them was on the retreat, but the other two should absolutely have been sieged. Wait, does he have Adaptive Talons? That felt like a fast burrow. No, he doesn't. And he starts up Hydro Lunge and at Adaptive Talons. Meanwhile, drop on the bottom side will get jumped by Jumi. He's going to lose a lot of Stalkers for this, but he will kill off everything. Oh, meanwhile, Stalkers, though, are going to get in between, or rather past the Lurkers. The Bio kind of pinning it in place. That will be a kill on the Nidus Worm. Storm coming through on the Hydras as they try and get back over to this position. The lack of Adaptive Talons hurting a lot. We do see a blink forward, though, from Jumi trying to catch the Stalkers of Geralt. Ooh, Disruptor of Jumi is going to get some big connections here. Fortunately, Disruptors no longer one-shot Marauders, or fortunately for Nikarak. That would have been about 8 dead Marauders right there. Still, once again, Nikarak and Geralt are finding value with these plays. They're not winning the game, but they're creating openings. Trading just a little bit better. Stasis Trap does find... Wow, finds actually a good number of bio units and then a tank as well. It's going to turn into a... bit of a two-pronged 1v1 for a little bit. Spine Crawler's trying to reposition here. There are Lurkers. Blink forward, finding just 2 of them thanks to a great revelation. That's going to be all the static defense going down. Adaptive Talons has completed. So the Lurkers will be able to reposition and get back over here. Storm's not yet available. He's just shy on the energy. One of the High Templar does go down. Second one not able to be recalled. It looks like on the bottom side, Nikarak absolutely stomped his fight as Jumi's supply has plummeted. Unfortunately, you can't look in 2 places at once as a caster. I probably should have looked at the other side, evidently, because that is where the game has been decided, it seems. Jumi he's been knocked out of this game. Effectively. Maybe... Did he lose both his robos? He did, didn't he? Oh, he did. He lost them both, yeah. Jumi, if he's given, like, 3 minutes... I mean, he's on a decent economy. 66 probes, 3 braces. Not bad. But he is not going to get 3 minutes. He is... Oh, the Hold Fire Lurkers! Oh, boom! Boom! Kablamo! The army of Geralt gets disappeared. Oh my god, what a play from Yakov. Just what the doctor ordered. Blink forward, going to find 110. The second one will get saved for the moment. That might enable the play for young Yakov and Jumi to win this game still. But they're going to need to find a way to defend at home. There are Lurkers at home, but the bio units can just go past and go right into the main base. That's exactly what they should do. Yeah, there's no reason to fight here. Just go straight into the main. straight on into the main. Letting the lurkers actually close off this position, though, would be a huge mistake. There is a break attempt on the other side. There are still a lot of lurkers here. Lurker, Blink, Stalker, a powerful play. Oh, that's a big stasis trap finding for the lurkers on Burrowed. But do they recognize it? Do they see it? I don't know that they do. They've been pushed back on the other side. Nikorak and Geralt had this game all but won. Oh, Blink forward, going to find one of the Tempests. Another one taking some damage, but the Stalkers are being whittled down, and the bio. Oh, it's going to get back here. Lurkers need to burrow immediately, but they're not able to do so. The bio of Nikorak gets back in time. It is very overstimmed, though. Lightning Cloud's going to really limit the DPS. It is 3-3 bio, but these are 2-2 Hydras, 2-2 Lurkers. Oh, does young Yakov have enough Hydras to win this? The answer is not quite. And there are so many medevacs. 16 medevacs. Ooh, High Templar. One of them does get taken down. That was a relatively fresh High Templar. They didn't have Storm just yet. Disruptor clips a couple Marines. Nikorak just needs... Oh. Lunge forward coming in. Storm will go off on some of the lurkers. Quick on Burrow is nice. Blink forward finds the Oracle of his opponent. Lurkers are a little bit on their own, but they are going to be supported here. Nikorak really trying to tunnel vision that one lurker, not able to get it. Cost him a lot of bio units. I mean, I'm looking at the supply and I'm like, this game is over, but Yakov still has a lot of stuff. The problem is Jumi just doesn't. Jumi just doesn't have anywhere near enough to support his ally. And eventually, a 2v1 can only end one way when the players are this good. But you gotta hand it to Jumi and Yakov. If those lurkers don't get caught by the stasis, I don't know that Nikorak can come back with mass bio and clear up 8 lurkers. Like, he did not have almost any tanks. He had no ghosts at that point. No, they have been added on now. Oh, nice little lurker harass. Very nice little lurker harass from Yakov. Going to be able to shut down 2 bases for now and kill a 3rd. Lurkers are going to sneak up on this bio, but it's high ground. It's ghosts. It's tanks. It's an insane supply of bio. And while Yakov is... he's doing very well. Oh, recall to the top side. Oh, saves the Nexus with the cloaking field. 165 HP. Disruptor shot will clip 2 Archons. Blink forward. Oh, the cloak. It hid the Tempest. The Mothership caught up and recloaked that Tempest. Nidus Worm play from Yakov. He is fighting tooth and nail here. Yakov and Jumi are not throwing in the towel just yet. But another base going to go down for the Zerg, and that is going to bring his economy to a very paltry amount. Disruptor shots. Oh, that one could have caught a lot of ghosts. This one does. Only 3 ghosts remaining in the army. Not a crazy amount of bio. Still a lot of Lurker Hydra here. Parasitic Bomb on the Medivacs is very high value. No split right here from Nikorak. It gets its full duration. Not going to kill those Medis. If he had dropped a Storm on this, he would have killed every Medivac. But Geralt and Nikorak way too far ahead. Will be able to make it happen. Man, that was a really cool game. I really wish we hadn't missed the one fight where Jumi died. Like, straight up just died. Like, the resource craft doesn't even do it justice. I don't know if it was here or here. I would guess here. Regardless, very fun game. Yeah, Yakov did really well there. Young Yakov. No wonder he got rid of the young. He's mature Yakov now. He's carry Yakov. Welcome to the peeps watching on YouTube. Geriatric Yakov. I mean, if anyone's geriatric, it's this guy. Geriatric gamerman. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Banger. Turbo banger. God, that was such a great... That was such a great game. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Gonna dismount my laptop and insulate my trackpad connection cable because it's shorting and causing weird shit. Oh, no. That's not good. We don't want that at all. Oh, did they make without the... They made with a different add-on this time. Whoops. Well. Wump wump. It's okay. Now they have different colors. It's fine. All right. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is the Platinum Heroes Nikorax. In the red. And his ally, Geralt. In the blue. They took down game number 1. And his opponents, their opponent, spawning up the top left, it is Yakov. In the teal. And his ally, Streamer Zones, Jumi. In the yeller. In the yeller. Oh. Bump. Bump, 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 bump. Welcome, Sir Daniel. Wish me luck. Guten Luck. Ampy, nah, you guys don't care. Only Fangs. Oh, there's volume's on. It's neat. It's neat. Cool. All right. That is one of the reasons why I think PZ versus TP is so cool. Like, there's just so many opportunities for plays on all sides. It's too bad, though, that the one part of this... Wait a minute. Did we see... Okay, no. We didn't see a Nexus first, right? No. I don't think. Hey, he's just now... Yeah. I think it was a Gate Nexus, though. No, it's actually faster Warp Gate for Jumi. Quite a bit faster. Much faster Start Gate for Geralt, though. Did Geralt just forget to start Warp Gate? Doesn't seem like it. Jumi does have a small eco lead, though. Yeah, I think it was Gate Nexus. Jumi's build just seems better for 2v2, maybe. Geralt is one of those players that... Well, actually, no. I would say Jumi is really good at adjusting. I would say... I don't want to frame it as Geralt is not as good at adjusting. I think most players don't make adjustments as much. I think Jumi is one of the better players at making small strategic adjustments and small little build order adjustments to optimize. He's a really, really, really underrated player. Both players opening up with an Oracle into Twilight. Will we see the Oracle into Phoenix once more out of Geralt? It's experienced varying degrees of success. There was one game where it popped off super hard. I think killed an Oracle and then lifted 2 tanks during big fights, and then another game where it didn't... I don't think it did anything, actually. Or maybe I'm mixing that up. Maybe one game it killed an Oracle, another game it lifted 2 tanks during big fights. All the games are blending together. Once again, we're a little bit tuckered out. Nice jump from Jumi in the middle of the map, finding a Reaper. Ooh, Stasis Trappy in the natural. Gets 3 probes. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, he wanted to reach Stasis Trap right away, but he didn't have the energy. He was like 3 energy shy. Cloak Banshee coming in here out of Nikaract. Oh, that's going to be a kill, I think. Yes, it will. Wow, that like shot off like pew. Absolutely yeeted. Double NG Bay off of 3 racks. Oh, he also builds Marines. Surely that's not... Well, maybe he just autopiloted this a little bit, and he's like, oh, I want to get 2 or 1-1. So wants to save the gas. Because obviously with this, you would want a 3rd CC pretty quickly. Double Adept on the other side of the map will get at least 2 probes. Where is the Banshee right now? Oh, they did not go in right away. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a Nikaract special, actually. He does this in 1v1s very often. He will go double Cloak Banshee and 1-1 upgrades into a 5 racks 2 base. 2 base 5 racks. Now, I don't know how it translates to 2v2. I don't think it does, per se. But that is an insanely fast hive. Oh, my God. That was a... What was that? Like a 640 or 547 hive? 23... No, 523. 533? Oh, blink forward. That's both Banshees getting taken down. This only works versus Zerg, by the way. Nikaract's build that I'm talking about. But Geralt is building a lot of gateways. This is interesting, too, because this is slightly different. He gets the double tech lab. And we'll get even a 3rd tech lab.
Game paused.
This is going to be strong. This is going to hit hard. Oh... So as I've gotten older, my hips have become less and less truthful. They used to never lie, but now they do a little bit. Now they do a little bit. Oh, apparently Rogue was streaming for a little while, but it's gone. Sag.
Game resumed.
This is such a nutty fast hive. 649. Which is funny because that's like the name of a lottery in Ontario, in Canada. Now, God, this is so much off 2 bases here out of Nikaract. Obviously, you can still build a 3rd CC. Look at this timing. The 1-1, the combat shields, the stim, and the concussive shells. Concussive Shell is going to be just a little bit later than everything else, but it will finish up very, very soon. Oh, Stasis Trap defensively. Only going to trap a single Cyclone. Jumi is... Both Jumi and Yakov have gone up to 4 bases each. And Nikorak is doing a 2-base all-in. Geralt is doing a 3-base, low-tech, relatively heavy commitment. Stasis Trap does get scanned. It will get taken down. How many tanks are there? There's 2 to start. A third one behind. It sieges up very far back. This looks really scary. Jumi's supply is very low, and there's a lot of probes as well. Means that there's really not a lot of army. Geralt on 24 probes. There are lurkers on the high ground. Oh, Revelation finds one. Scan to kill the other. Is there a scan available? Stasis Trap does get evaded very well. Lurker from the high ground. The Protoss and Terran have split up. Is that going to allow Yakov and Jumi to find the fights they're looking for? Stalkers are going to get caught here pretty hard. But the tanks of Nikorak setting up on the natural of Jumi. Jumi losing a lot of stuff, a lot of supply. He did recall out a lot of his probes. Zealots do have charge. There are 7 gateways here. Geralt on 8 gates himself. God, these lurkers are in such a pesky position to deal with. They are really, really well placed. Finally, a Revelation gets this second lurker. Oh, blinking into a bit of an awkward Stasis Trap. Nice blink micro, but that's a big blink forward into another Stasis Trap. Geralt added a Void Ray aggressively. Jumi. Oh, he has just been put under the hammer and tongs. We are going to see Lings, Lurkers, Hydras flooding forward. Lings get shredded, though. The Lurkers have managed to burrow up those Stasis Traps, go to town, and now these Lurkers, oh man, the Lurkers, the Hydras, the Stalkers are going to bleed everything out as it wakes up from its Stasis Traps. That should be enough to defend now, but Jumi has lost 2 bases. Somehow didn't lose this one. Did Nikorak and Geralt get enough done? They have once again crippled Jumi, but... Oh my god, it's actually Geralt with the insane economy here. 3,600 minerals per minute. Oh, but can he defend his base? The answer is not even... No hope. Oracle gets taken down by the Hydras. They do not have lunge. This would be a really great addition. The Lurkers, though, have speed or range. They're about to have burrow speed. It's a good concave of Bio and Stalkers, but you still don't like to go into Lurkers that are sieged up like this. And they are doing great work. Hydras also holding strong. The Stalkers reinforcing from Jumi. Stalkers of Geralt going to try and kite back here, but, I mean, as you kite back, you give up bases, you lose probes. And Jumi is double expanding behind it to get back up to 4 bases himself. Nikorak not going to be able to save his 3rd CC. In fact, it was killed without a cancel. And that is expensive at this point. Nikorak and Geralt, they looked really good to potentially win the game and go up 2-0. But Jumi and Yakov held by the skin of their teeth. Well, I wouldn't even say held by the skin of their teeth. They took their blows, but they held. And now they have won on the counterattack. Jumi and Yakov get it done. Great game. Man, it is like... It is so difficult to just follow everything that is happening in the 2v2. I really love StarCraft, and I enjoy 2v2 a lot. But, like, my brain is legitimately struggling to, like, keep up. Oh. It's going to be Arctic Flowers. God, what a great game that was. This series has been a banger. You're doing great. Thank you. Thank you. It's legit tough to keep up and like tough to register everything that is happening in the fights. Like, I feel a little bad because I would love to, you know, be more complimentary of the plays that the players are making. But once again, there's just so much happening during the actual fights. It is quite challenging. But they are giving it their all. They are putting up a great battle. Oh, wait, am I in the wrong? Oh, yes, they made the wrong. Yeah, that's my bad. They made the wrong lobby. Yeah, you need the resource trading tax. Welcome, Holy Squid. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to run 1 minute of ads real quick. Oh. After this, God, do I even have the energy for that? Damn. I'm so tired. Yesterday was a really long day. Do I want to see if I can reschedule? I'll see. I'll see. I will most likely. All right. Game number 3. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of spice. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Spawning up at the top right of the Platinum Heroes. Nope, of Arctic Flowers. It is the Platinum Heroes, Nikaract. In the red. And his ally, Streamer Zone's Geralt. Also in the red, because they're allies. Spawning down to the bottom left, it is Streamer Zone's Jumi. And his ally, Yakov. And it is going to be a cheeky little gas pool. I wish I'd seen the build order. I think it's either a 13-12 Speedling opener or a 14-14. Looks like 13-12. Nikaract. Geralt. The thing is, this could be a gold base. This could be a gold base. They could bamboozle themselves. Jumi with... oh, I don't even know what that is. Jumi going to be building a second gateway. Will be second and third gateway. We will see. Yakov not yet expanding, but he will be doing so shortly. Oh, I don't know that he shift commanded that. Either way, it will survive. Or what? Not will survive. Will not get blocked. That's the biggest thing. Yakov, does he go for more Lings here? He's obviously going to be... Well, he obviously has been waiting. Ling speed is going to complete. Why is Nikorak on the map here? Oh, that is dangerous. There are 6 Lings started up. We do not have Reactor Hellions just yet. Cancel on the command center. This is like a 1v1 build. Oh my god, these SCVs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is not the play. Oh, he's going to have to cancel it. That is so many SCVs he just pulled for that. Honestly, I thought the Lings were just going to slaughter the SCVs because the next set was going to show up, but it did take them a while to cross the map. How many SCVs are going to fall? It's going to be quite a... Well, actually, not that many. 3 SCVs, that's a lot. Especially when you factor in a canceled command center and the lost mining time. Wrap around. Not going to be able to get the kill there. Oh, but this one will. Oh, no. The Reactor Hellions are very late. No close on the depot. I mean, it lets the Lings get through just a little bit faster, even though there is a gap in the wall. Starport potentially going to be delayed here. Hellion will get saved for the moment. Oh, that Adept surviving thanks to the shield battery is huge. Oracle going to pop out. Energy recharge immediately. That may allow for the stabilization that they need. Geralt is going to lose probes. How many? 8 probes. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot, but this was heavily committed from the Zerg. However, look at Jumi's economy. He is on 38 probes, and he is just reinforcing into this. Now, these Stalkers, though, they're in some trouble. Oracle, well, it can't fight the Stalkers on its own. He's going to lose the Oracle. No, it survives. Oh, Jumi. I thought he had that Oracle. Geralt hesitating on whether to go back to the shield battery. Obviously, he needs to. 2 more Stalkers going to slow warp in. God, this fight is just ongoing. Adept shading into the main base. How many kills does it have? 2 kills. Oh, that shield battery just barely saving the 3rd probe. Command center has been rebuilt for Nikorak. Geralt, did he lose the first Oracle? No, it survived. The second one will also survive. Hellions plus a single Stalker able to kill one of these Stalkers of Jumi. How many gateways is Jumi on? Still just 2, so he's just been slow reinforcing. God, what a funny little game this is. Oh, Geralt got to be careful. He might lose this Stalker. Jumi not paying attention, though. He obviously warped in at home. That was where his focus was there. Letting Geralt get away with a small overstep. Are there any Lings at home to defend? Not currently. Oh, nice target fire, though, on that 1 low HP Hellion, even though it was in the back. Drones splitting up to go after the Hellions means that there's no opportunity for splash damage here. And this is going to be no damage. No damage taken. Excellent defense. Yakov does get supply blocked, though. He's got 4 Overlords in production. He's building a lair. Is this going to be the first Muta game we see out of the Zerg? It looks like it. It looks like it, and I think it's a pretty damn good game for it. One, it's been a super chaotic game. Oh, double Oracle on the other side. The 2 Oracles that survived are going to find a huge counterpunch. A lot of kills between them, but does he lose them both? One of them for sure going down already. Second one, Bond, 4 HP. Blink very close to completing for Jumi. It all comes back to 4 Jumi, doesn't it? Oh, wow. And now a Void Ray double Banshee counterattack. Cloak is going to complete shortly. There's no mobile detection for the Protoss, but of course there will be an Overseer. Ooh, Cloak just in time. Cannon will complete at this base. That killed 1 Stalker. Void Ray on the other side goes down. Ooh. Geralt is getting a DT Shrine. You're nervous for everyone involved in this mess? I know, right? This is a nerve-wracking game, but in like a great way. Everyone is kind of, well, I wouldn't say recovered economically. Jumi got a roaring start and took some damage late. Yakov has recovered economically from, you know, the aggressive build he went for. Geralt took some damage, but wasn't that bad. Nikarak, he is the one that took the most damage the earliest on and builds the workers the slowest. And as you can see, he is the one who is suffering the most, both in terms of supply and in terms of economy. Yakov, supplies are not that high for him, but he was literally waiting for the Spire to pop. You could see he had 900. Instantly turns it into 9 mutas. And I just don't see a world where they're able to easily deflect the mutas. Oh, nice blink micro there from Geralt. Yeah, I just don't see a world where they're easily able to deflect the mutas. Best odds. Oh, that's nice. Triple Cloak Banshee on the right side. Will get a cancel on the 4th base of Yakov. And that actually will potentially cause the mutas to reveal themselves early. No, they do not. Okay, that's a good choice. Jumi getting a gold base. DT Shrine. Well, these DTs are going to get deflected. Is there a robo facility? Yes, there is. Is there an observer? Yes, there is. And there's the observer. No, that's the cannon revealing, actually. Muta's on the other side of the map. Did he lose any? Loses 1, but looks like he got a decent number of probes. I mean, Mass Muta is actually quite good in 2v2, but I don't think it's the most amazing. Oh, now that's going to be really good. I don't think it's an... Oh, no, he just fired his own Marines, unfortunately. Not that it made the biggest of differences, but makes your job as the Muta player a lot easier when your opponent's tanks are turning on them. But the snipe on the 2 tanks is huge. What I was going to say is mutas are not necessarily the best when players are able to get good upgrades and get their 3-base and 4-base setup going. The problem is it's really tough to do that on a map as big as this. Forces out so many defenses. You can, of course, transition, as we're seeing, into Mutaling Bane. And he's already got Bane speed done. It's just the upgrades that we're missing. And we've got the double Evo chamber coming through. Phoenix is trying to come through for Geralt. Even if you micro them really well, you're going to have a hell of a time against this number of mutas with just 3 Phoenixes. One of them going down very quickly. The Stargate is in Trub. DT Shrine actually going to be targeted down. That's a man that does not like invisible men. Even though there is a chrono-boosted fleet beacon right next to him. Oh, that's going to be a depower. Oh my god, does he block the... Ah, he does. Anion Pulse Crystal's at like 95%. Gonna get denied here. Stalkers trying to pick the fight. They blink forward, but there's just so many mutas here. Last Phoenix does go down. We will see a repower on the Stargate. He was not able to kill that fleet beacon. But does it really matter? I don't think so. There's only 40 SCVs, by the way. Nikarak is just now building a 3rd CC. It's a matter of scaling at this point. Oh, well, that's a pretty nice find on these Lings and on these mutas. But look at this army from Jumi. He is maxed out, and he is charging forward. He's going to be able to deny this 3rd CC. No chance for Nikarak to save that. Storm comes through. It's a pretty decent one. I was going to say it's not the best, but a lot of Nikarak's units ended up running through it. Geralt will deflect the small number of units from Jumi that went into his natural expansion, or his 3rd. But as that happens, the mutas come back in. They got the main base. And GG will get called. Jumi and Yakov putting themselves on qualification point. It was looking very promising after game 1 and the first bits of game 2. I was thinking we were very decent chances of seeing a 2-0 lead for the Terran Protoss team, but since then it has been all Yakov Jumi ever since they deflected that first attack, or that big attack in game number 2. And now it is Breakwater with their tournament lives on the line, qualification hopes on the line for the $10,000 uThermal 2v2 tournament. Do. Oh, hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Oh yeah, next or tomorrow, it's the qualifiers for EWC, the global qualifiers. I do not know who is casting that, but yeah, I just have no idea actually. Oh, Thermi just asking for a minute. He's not used to these. What's the strongest twos pairing, and is it PP? It is not actually PP. I would say the strongest is either TP or ZP, which makes sense because we got both of those in the finals. Oh man. Oh, a little tuckered. Oh, yesterday off stream, I beat Nina. On the ladder. She is currently 6K on NA. Funnily enough, we were both playing EU ladder. Off stream, of course. Well, of course off stream. Because that would never happen on stream. I mean, it is a lot more difficult to play in stream, for sure. That would damage the anti-Protoss narrative. No, I'll show the replay. I did Harstom's Ling Hydra all-in, where it's basically a fake third base. You go with like 44, 45 drones. But like, I just felt like I was playing clean, you know? Hands were just doing what I wanted them to do. I got Lings into her natural. Oh, we got to get into this one right away. There's another cheeky play coming. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is the Platinum Heroes Nikaract. And his ally, Geralt, for Streamer Zone. And their opponent spawning up the top left for Streamer Zone, it's Jumi. And his ally, he's doing an even more committed play this time. It is Yakov. This time, it was a 12-11. He just now built his first drone, I believe. Is that right? Maybe? Maybe the first drone just popped? I might be wrong. Might have been another drone. Yeah, no, you go down to 11 drones. You just had 2. No. That's right. Yeah, you go down to 11 drones. Yeah. 2 more just popped. Yep. No, wait. No, you go down to 10 drones. So build the extractor and the pool. No. Okay, either way. This... Maybe he did the same thing in the previous game. Maybe he did the same thing. Breakwater, by the way, this had the best 2v2 game we've seen yet. It was Thermi and Goblin versus Arog Fire and someone. Oh, who was it? I believe it was a TP. And it was just the sickest game. The base trades, they just base traded and base traded and base traded. So cool. Yeah, I think you were right about the 12-11 or just... Oh. Oh, oh, this is cool. This is cool. Oh my god. So I guess he he must have gone 12-11 in the previous game as well. Because this is like a really, really fast link speed. And that's what he got in the previous game. Nikaract not building the command zone on low ground this time. But that Nexus, I mean, that is not holdable. Oh, no. Oh, he should have fought there. He could have killed the Reaper and the Adept. He 100% should have fought there, I think. It was against the wall and there was no wraparound, but... Oh, that felt like a golden opportunity to kill two very valuable units. He does get the Adept as it goes quite far out. And the grenade didn't really help. I mean, I guess it gets a lot of damage. It hit a few lanes. But is it worth, like, interrupting a shot? Oh, you can get the wraparound on the second Adept. That'd be big. Not able to get the kill, though. And Jumi was actually not paying attention, so he does not get the additional shots on that Adept. This will be a kill on this Nexus, I'm almost certain. There's no low ground pylon. Oracle's not out yet. It won't be for a while. I don't think they should have tried to contest this. Okay, I like that. He uses the Chrono off the Nexus at least. May as well. Oh, Reaper finally gets surrounded and taken down. Only 9 Zerglings died. He killed the Nexus, 2 probes, an Adept. Obviously, it was a big commitment. Huge commitment. He's been droning for a little bit. Oh, stasis trap. Oh, my God. Oh, I was like, wow, that's weird. He's building a stasis trap in his own mineral line. Nope. Jumi going to drop another stasis. Ping coming through. Oh, my God. That is so bad for Geralt and Nikaract. Look at their mining. Their mining combined for a little... Oh, my God. Oh, the retrap. The retrap. Oh, he gets him again. He donks him on the noggin. Oh my god, who gives a shit that the Oracle died? That's so much damage, Geralt. Oh man. That is disastrous. There's a gold base behind it. And he's taking the other one, Jumi. We're balling out. We're balling too hard. Oh, Yakov's committing on 26 drones. 26 drones to a lot of lanes. How many gates does Jumi have? 4 gates so far. I feel like there's no need. Oh, Oracles of Geralt on the other side. We'll be able to grab 4 probes. I said who gives a shit. It actually does matter a lot that he got that Oracle. Oh. Oh, wow. 2 more probes. Very cheeky. That's a low HP Oracle to be doing that. Cannon on the other side. Yeah, the Oracles in this game have popped off unbelievably hard. Geralt, after getting double stasis trapped, is getting back in this game in a big way. Stalkers on the other side. Oh, they will be deflected. This is a really strong 2-base defense map. Defending 2 bases with tanks and Stalkers. I mean, there's a lot of space control here. A lot of ramps to come through. Stasis Trap's defensively going to be really strong here. Yakov could have droned so hard, so early. And this game could legit be completely out of reach right now. But instead, it is not. That's a nice play. Grabbing those two Cyclones. It's a really funny place for unbuildable rocks, by the way. That is... This has to be for like a... No, what? Huh. I don't understand. Maybe to prevent like a barracks wall across? I don't know what else it would be for. Oh my god, that stasis trap. Blink is off cooldown, I think, so he should just be able to get away without losing anything. Oh, unless Stim is now done. It just completed. Oh boy. This looked so over. Oh, nice snipe on a Marauder. He does get a decent concave, but that's a lot of bio units. They don't have +1 or combat shields just yet. And the medevacs are not here. Meanwhile, Ling's flooding in on the backside. They're going to be able to find the tanks that were exposed, it looks like. Stasis trap. Ooh, gets a couple of units. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, that might have turned things back around here. +1 melee getting very close to completing. It's 53 drones now for the Zerg. Adding on a Hydra Den, getting into additional gases. Okay, we're teching up. The thing is, like, even with... Oh, that's stasis trappy. Somehow that doesn't connect. Once again, if Yakov and Jumi win this, they are in. They are into the uThermal 2v2. It is still just a 2-base Protoss, 2-base Terran. Yeah, like they don't need to attack in here. They just need to maintain map control. Oh, stasis trap ends up going off. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Jumi is getting close to +2 weapons, by the way. Oh, this gold base is in trouble. Zealot's going to get blinked on and surrounded. An interesting choice to blink on them. But it makes sure they can't get away. Probes, though. They will... a couple of them do go down. A lot of them do get away, though. Lings were not in position to protect this. +1 melee is done, and we got 1-1 for the ranged coming through, as well as Hydras. Lings, oh, they do not want to get caught, but a lot of them do go down. Hydra's speed. Does he have Hydra range queued up? Not yet. We've got the Lambo macro hatch, the one at the front, so you can inject it with your creep queens more easily. Okay, Jumi's economy is not great now, honestly. He's only on 45 probes. This game is far from over. Meanwhile, like, no, it's still a 2-base Terran and a 2-base Protoss. We got a third Nexus coming in for Geralt now, a third CC nearly done, and actually done right now. And oh, they're gonna expand vertically. Interesting. Oh, big link forward coming in from Jumi. I mean, it's +2 attack versus +1. It's a pretty big difference. Pretty big difference in even Stalker number fights. Nice snipe on that one Marauder. I think no, he did lose a Stalker. Oh, and he's actually going to get another one tagged by the concussive shells. It is 1-1-1 for the Zerg. Banelings start up. No Baneling speed. Hydraling Bane can be very powerful in 2v2. Especially on a map like this that's very wide open, but no Bane speed will make it a lot more difficult. Hydra range has completed. This is not a fight that Jumi and Yakov want to be taking here. They're already giving up the gold. They should just pull back. Widowmine. Oh, retarget right there. Oh, man, that almost got a huge connection on the Banes. This... Oh, man, even now, this is crazy. Jumi's supply is so much lower than everyone else's. Yakov getting into lurkers. The lack of Bane speed is so brutal. There's actually not even any great targets for the Banes. Only a handful of Marines in this army. Well, not mostly Marauders, but an even number of Marauders and Banes. Nice job on the Widowmine dealing with those. Now lurkers are out. There's no tanks. This is a highly mobile army, but it is not an army that deals with lurkers particularly well. Charge is going to complete for Geralt momentarily. The Zealots have already... Oh, look at that. They backed away for a moment and then recharged back in. This game is effectively reset. If Yakov and Jumi do not qualify, that would be... Well, it'll be off of this game. Straight up. That's it. Widow Mines. There's a lot of Widow Mines here now. No 2-2 started up for Yakov of any form. 2-2 well on the way. Ling's on the top side. They're going to be able to find this base very much exposed. That will force a recall. Zealots here are able to hold that and keep the SCVs from getting murdered. Only a handful of them actually going down. And the base did fall for the Zerg on the other side. Of course, Bio cannot recall. Stalkers moving into the natural, by the way, from Jumi. They tried to snipe the command center. Were not able to do so. Oh, Oracle. Oh, that's an oopsie from Geralt. Obviously, they're trying to trap this entire army. Oh, Jumi doesn't know he's trapped. He doesn't know he's about to be trapped. He's got a recall out. No, wait, no, there's another way. Oh, but the recall is so expensive. Yakov getting in towards Adrenal Glands and Adaptive Talons. He's actually already got the lurker range. Oh, that is a lot of lurkers. 15 lurkers. They're on hold fire. Nope. Oh, okay, they were. Some of them were. That could have been the sickest play of all time. As it is, this push looks so strong. Adaptive Talons is not quite done yet. 20 seconds away. Oh, we're going to see a big counterattack coming in. No Hydra lunges done. Cancel on this newest base. This army is heavily overstimmed. There's no energy on the medevacs, but the hot pickups can be good. The blink forward coming in on top of the stalker, or on top of the medis, gets one, and that will trap these units. Lurker's going to deflect the Protoss army. Nikorak loses everything, and once again, young Yakov and Jumi are on the verge of victory. They're not there yet, but they've been so close for so long, and now they are just in a really, really powerful position. Ooh, that's a lot of Archons here. Geralt only on +1 attack versus 3-1 upgrades for Jumi. Ghosts have hit the field. There are... Wait, where are the Vipers? Not here yet. They just got made. Lurkers setting up on this ramp. Siege tanks and ghosts in the backfield doing a good job of holding for the moment, but there might just be too much Zerg. Hydras, lurkers moving forward. This army is stutter stepping back, but the tank gets abandoned. It gets taken out. Marauders getting shredded by the lurker spines. Zealots warping in. They do not want to be picking that fight. They will try and pull back. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, whatever was left of the Protoss army got cleaned up there. Geralt and Nikorak dropping below 100 supply. They're going to try and flank these lurkers, and they will be able to get the takedown on them. The rest of the army of Jumi has shown up. Geralt and Nikorak put everything into this defense, and they don't have anything left to deal with the reinforcements. Just a small number of units remaining. Tank gets taken out before it can siege. Hydras, they're getting close to 2-2 upgrades. Yakov's supply is ridiculously high. Scan will find this one lurker, but Jumi and Yakov realizing, right, this has been our downfall, has been attacking up into this 2-base setup. They have exposed bases on the top side. We kill those, it's game over. And that is exactly what they're heading to do. Is there any way for Nikorak and Geralt to stop them? We've got these SCVs on a conga line of death, a death march. Geralt and Nikorak now at a combined 100 supply. And Gratz getting called. Jumi and Yakov qualify in. Wow-wah-wee-wah. Jumi owes Yakov a drink if they win this game. I would tend to agree with that one. It was a team effort, though, all the way through. But I would say both game 2 and game 4, Yakov did some, he did some work. He did some work. But let's not forget the roaring start that Jumi got them off to. He dropped that double stasis trap. That was huge. Absolutely massive. Oh, God, I keep bumping the mic. I'm not used to this mic setup anymore because I'm at my new place a lot more often these days. All right, that is it for this tournament. We are, I think, going to take a little cheeky little break. Probably going to bring, can I bring the YouTube stream down on its own? Is the thing. Can I do that? I hope so. I hope I can. Strapping themselves to drones on the daily. Having both golds puts them so far ahead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really did. That was such a sick series, though. Honestly, basically every match in these 2v2s that has gone, like, far has been so good. It has been so good. When the players are as good as these guys are, they are extraordinarily entertaining games. Really great stuff. Is there a way for me to... Nope, that's you view. Yeah, because I want to split up the YouTube stream. You can set up a backup stream? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to stop one of the streams, but not the other. Oh, that also takes me to the stream directly. That takes me to the YouTube channel. If I remove the channel, does it... No, but that's so much, like, I have to... Oh, no. Did I just... No, we're good. Are we? No, we're not. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. So, okay. Well, that's good to know that actually does just switch the stream off. Okay. Fortunately, we have disconnect protection because of the nature of this one. Okay. So we're going to cut the YouTube stream. Yeah, we're going to cut the YouTube stream for now, and we will do another one shortly. I am going to take a break. Is there any replay I can put on? Do we have any good games that we played recently? I don't think we have any good games that we played on this PC recently is the thing. So I'm going to take a break for like, I think 25 minutes or so. Okay, well, that is really good to know. That is really, really good to know. Hopefully it doesn't... Does this turn off the YouTube stream? Play better when you're exiled into the void. Unironically, I actually play much better at the new place. Yeah. I think it's the keyboard. Actually. I think it's the keyboard and I think it's the mouse. And the keyboard, the messed up thing about it is a keyboard from a what is it? It's literally the keyboard that's a part of wow, my brain. My brain. It's a keyboard that's part of the laptop. It's a laptop keyboard. Wow, words. We got there. Surely we have some good games. These are from Well Before. Did I play any good games, like, at any point recently? This would have been a perfect time to show the match we played against Nina yesterday. Although it was a pretty short game, so maybe there's a game I can put on. Try at all. Heh. It's true. It's true. We're the scrubber not. Okay. Okay, this should just bring down the one stream, the YouTube stream, hopefully.